Greetings, salutations. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, bitches. Greetings, salutations. We back.
Yes, sir.
This is Driving the Right Lane. I'll be the motherfucking host name, Clifford Sykes, a.k.a. the Uptown Supervillain, a.k.a. Cousin Cliff talking shit, and I'm tapping in.
Hey, yo. What it do? This your boy Chris Jones, a.k.a. Lord Kronos, a.k.a. Old Head Swag, hide your moms, a.k.a. Bass in your face, and I am tapping in.
Yo, you sound like a bootleg-ass cowboy.
Hey, yo. Yeehaw, nigga.
like what? No doubt.
Hey, man, come on. I'm not
Giddy up.
bootleg.
Giddy up, bitches. Giddy
You know
up.
how we ride.
All right, I'm going to let you cook on that.
Sorry,
You
son.
see
I'm
this guy?
I'm
See him?
done. Nah, it's cool. I'm done.
Coming to y'all from Last Hour Media, where it is hotter than a witch's vagina in here. It is very, very warm inside this
It's
bitch,
warm in here today.
but yet cool outside.
Yeah, you know.
I
The
don't know
heat's
what's
on
going
somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, we just ain't got no control.
It's just the heat in here, baby. You know how we
And
do.
the voice you're about to hear and be critical of my glizzy consumption and the weather, your production. It's all face. Like,
I wish you could see his face, y'all. It's hilarious.
your producers, favorite producer, Mr. Taylor. What's up,
And
man?
you came wearing a sweatshirt,
Damn right.
Hey, yeah,
knowing
you
what
know.
you're gonna walk into.
I didn't. Did you?
You're here every week.
I didn't realize it was going to be this warm, though.
It's humid, dude. It feels like Sasquatch's nuts.
I mean, that's
It's fucking humid. It's all swampy and
I don't
shit.
know, man. It ain't like thick like that, but
Dog, it's humid as fuck. It's like
it
a
is.
summer day.
It is.
This don't feel like
yeah.
summer to you?
No.
It's fall outside right now, and I love it. I just wish there was a window I could open so I could feel the goodness.
I gotta lose some more weight then.
Who you telling?
Shit.
Yeah, me too.
Cause it feel like at 85, but the heat index is like 97 in this year.
That's me every day, man. Even in like 20-degree weather, I'm like, God, it's hot in here. Everyone's like, what's wrong with you?
Remember those days, baby?
Yeah,
Things are
I'm
gone.
sweating like I'm on drugs and shit.
What's up, Bass? How you been, man?
I'm good, bro.
What's going on?
You know, living
You know what I'm saying?
the dream.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black in America, you know how I do.
Yeah, hard as shit.
Yeah, every day.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
Real dope.
What you know? Making do, making that paper,
About to say, I was
paying
gonna
them
tell you about to
bills.
say something. Here you go. You about to talk some shit about
What's that?
I don't know.
No, I didn't have
Mic.
anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have anything. It's loaded.
Yeah, he's keeping it real for later.
Right.
He's gonna come back with it.
It's all
you know.
peripheral with him. I'm like,
That's all good, you know. He's got to contribute, bro, because he's been doing real good these last couple of weeks.
fuck y'all.
All right, man.
Fuck
Come
y'all.
on.
It's been
Come
fucking-
on. Yeah. There it is.
Today is Sunday.
Yes. All day.
I'm actually a little hyped because later on my show comes on.
What show is this?
Winning Time.
Yo, I caught the first 2 episodes, boy. That shit is dope, man.
Did you see him warming that tail up in front of the church?
I really did.
I said, oh shit, magic is
He
a
was like,
savage.
"Oh, service about to start."
Yeah, come
I
on,
was
baby.
like, "What?"
I'm like, this nigga is bad.
And then he went in and was like, "Oh, hi, mama. How you doing?"
kissing his mom and Cookie. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yo,
damn.
he was in there savage, straight
Mm-hmm.
savage. I'm like, yo, because I mean, you know, this was before he was like at the height of his fame too, man.
he was getting it thrown at him like that.
All day, every day. That's insanity to me, bro.
The funniest shit about that episode was when he had her inside. He took the chick. They were in the whatever overlooking everything, and she was like, "So what are we? I'm going. You know, I got into UCLA medical school,
Right.
Trying to like flaunt." He was like, "Yeah, that's cool, baby. Yeah.
He was like, I gotta go.
I gotta go." He
was like,
bust that
damn.
ass.
Magic was a savage.
Cold
bro.
at 19.
Cold.
19.
The coldest.
I can't wait to see cocaine and a whole
Oh
bunch
my
of
God.
white
Yo, that-
areolas running around. I cannot wait to see that.
That shit when he like he was telling me when he went to that one party and he was
white
like,
party?
he's only 19. He's not ready for all that.
But he'll learn about it pretty
He
soon.
was like,
I was what the
they're,
fuck?
they're getting ready to prep his ass for
Yep.
real, bro.
Taylor, have you looked at this show?
Have you watched Winning
Yeah,
Time?
yeah, we were talking about it last week, right?
Did you
yeah.
see last week? Did you see last week's
Yes.
episode? What'd you
Keeping
think?
up. I like it better than the first one. Like I said, the first one was like a little too like
Too meta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, this as long as like they just keep it to a minimum with that, I'm cool with all
I
of
don't
it.
mind that, man. I kind of dig like the whole breaking the fourth wall thing. Yo.
I love
You,
that.
you could just overdo it.
Yeah,
pretty
you
quick,
can.
you know what I mean?
Definitely. You
Okay.
definitely can.
the part with the guy in the basketball court. Like you see it, like nigga, what?
You talking about what's your name, Norm Nixon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not Norm Nixon when he came back to Michigan and he was playing
Oh.
Cookies.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, when
and
he was like
talking that shit to him.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he was.
damn.
Yeah, he was all his ass,
Damn.
bro. I was like, "What is going on right now?" He's like, "Yeah, that's my lady."
You know what I'm saying? You really think you gonna stick with her when Christmas comes? You can't
Yeah,
afford to give
I'm
her and the
like,
family what she
damn,
want,
bro.
nigga. Boom, hitting dimes, set the dunk up on him.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, damn,
I was
Magic
like, "Yo,
is
that's
cold.
raw."
Magic a cold
You
nigga.
really
for that.
doing him dirty right now, Magic. Damn.
Picked him up. Sorry about that, brother. I'm
Yeah.
like, you are a
Yo,
dickhead.
he didn't give a fuck, man. Cookie was his woman, though, I guess.
I like the fact that, and we gotta cut this short because we gotta keep moving. We gotta
Yeah,
get our
no
times
doubt,
together.
no doubt, no
I
doubt.
like the fact that when he got serious with her, he had to put her like on notice, like, yo, come here. And she knew what that shit was.
Yeah,
she
she knew what
walked
time
right
it
over to
was.
that big
Hell
motherfucker,
yeah.
like, I love you.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. She had feelings for him. She just wasn't trying to be like that
A
that
little
one.
joint.
Yeah. That's his lady, man. That's not like any other bitch. That's his woman.
I just remember the joint I sent you?
Yeah.
And remember I told you, it was like, yo, they had to, I got to send you something on Instagram, Taylor. It's an interview where I think it's like fresh off of him coming out with HIV.
Yeah.
And they're interviewing him. He's talking about, I slept with 6 women. I'm banging chicks in elevators. I'm banging chicks in cars. And he's like, it's just a fantasy. I'm like, God,
Bro,
damn.
I mean, like, you lived a fantasy for how long, bro? You gotta get that out your system,
Yeah,
cuz.
bro, like, look.
But it
I'm
started
not
like
nobody.
right like when he was 19 years
19.
old, and I'm like, he was through like 1991. What did he come in the league like 70?
78, 79.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that it's I'm gonna send you this shit.
I'm like,
I'm gonna send it
damn,
to you.
bro, he was putting in work on the court and off.
Remember we talked about they had to reshoot scenes for this show
Yeah.
because once the people saw it, they're like, you gotta
Can't put
change
that in there.
Like it's real, but you gotta change
We
this
can't
shit.
say that. Yeah, we got to image uphold.
He's a dog, but we don't look that fucking bow
right.
wow.
Well, I mean,
That nigga was a dog.
true.
Nigga. If y'all get some time, check out Winning Time on HBO Max. This is going to be the hottest shit on television, probably next to Power Force.
You think so?
Yeah, this
All right.
I watched a couple episodes. I actually like the shit with Tommy. It's not bad.
I haven't watched Power, so that's another
not
one
bad.
that's on my list.
There's one on Peacock called Busting Out.
Okay,
You got the login.
I got it.
nigga.
I'm gonna
Nigga.
check it out.
I almost spit
Bro.
out watching this show.
Just add it to the list,
No
man.
doubt.
Just check it off the line because I got a
doubt.
whole lot. I did watch Atlanta though. I finished that joint out.
How was it?
Oh, dude, it's dope. You got to get in there and watch
I
it.
haven't.
Told you.
But
That show is
dude,
sick.
I haven't got into
It's
it.
so good, man. It's so good. And
might
that
be
Teddy Perkins joint is fucked up.
Wait,
you
so
saw
you
it's
just
Donald
burned
Glover.
through it?
Which both seasons. Just
Okay.
always like I took a day or two and just like knocked it out.
Let's go.
It's good, man.
Let's fucking
I'm ready because they come out like the new season start next week or this
Next
week.
No, 4 days.
Yeah, so I'm
Thursday.
on it.
I'm
I'm
still
getting there.
fucked up. Niggas in Paris. I'm like, how the fuck
Yo.
niggas getting Paris?
Yo, it's crazy, man. Like it's just the whole like dynamic of like family and trying to do business and all that shit, and it's dope, man. It's a good show, and the writing is like top notch. So
That's what it is for me. So it's consistent.
yeah, hell yeah. And I like it because it dips in and out of genres. Like some of them are way funnier, some of them are more serious. Yeah, it's a well written show. The acting is stellar. Like the shit, it's on point. Everybody in the show is dope, and like props to Lakeith Stanfield.
I was
'cause
just
that-
about to say they got the main man.
that's my boy, man. He is like his character is hilarious to me. I just because he's so flighty, man. He's so dope.
No
So,
doubt.
yeah, man.
Yo, check it out. Atlanta, Winning Time.
Yeah, there's
What
a
else
lot
you got?
I don't know. I just finished Ted Lasso too. That's a good one.
I got that on Apple TV. I still haven't watched it.
Pete,
It's good.
yo, man, it's like a real feel good joint to make you feel good inside. So
I gotta catch up with some TV.
I'm saying, man, like if you want a show to kind of like, you know, it plays off of your funny bone, but it also like makes you think about shit, and it's real feel good because Ted Lasso is like, he's a good guy, man. So I highly recommend that shit too.
I'm on that. Check out Snowfall.
Yeah, I'm gonna peep that
That's
too.
on
That's
there.
another one on the list, bro.
Snowfall's a really good show.
All right, cool.
Really, really good.
All right.
All right, it's been a minute. We've had some emails. We haven't done the mental health check. We haven't done the icebreaker. So we're gonna go back to icebreakers.
All right, yeah, do that.
We'd like some input with you too, Taylor. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind. You want to read it? I'll read it.
Yeah, so this week's icebreaker.
This week's icebreaker.
The question is, would you rather be A, a little person, or B, a giant for the rest of your life?
Really weigh on this. Really weigh this option.
Really weigh
guys.
this option?
Really think about this.
Who's going first, you or me?
Do paper, rock, scissors on who goes
All right,
first.
ready? Rochambeau, ready?
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Fuck you. You go first. Oh, best out of three?
Yeah, of course, always. 1,
No,
2.
hold
Oh,
on. Hold on. Ready?
yeah. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Fuck.
All right. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ah!
so
You go
got
first,
it.
bitches.
All
It's
right.
the mind.
So my answer is because I've been a big dude my whole life.
Oh shit.
My whole life.
That's so
I'm going little person on it, man.
Huh?
Yeah, bro. I want to see how the other half lives.
You would fucking hate it the moment you did it.
I don't know,
A little
bro. Like fitting in chairs right,
What?
being able to like walk in rooms and not people still stare, but like just being small.
You're shopping at a kid's store your whole life.
That's all right.
No.
Shit's cheaper,
No, champ.
nigga. Like my clothes is expensive. Not gonna lie. All the things I gotta do cost money. Can't I gotta buy extra seats on planes on some airlines and shit sometimes because they be fucking up like that. Cause
No
they-
reseller price on the sneaker.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Okay, from that one.
Right.
You want to be a little.
I
No
would be a
offense, I
little
love
person.
little people.
Hey,
Fuck
man.
with y'all. What?
I'm just saying, bro. Cause I've been big. I know what it's like being big. It's not fun. I mean, it is fun, but it's just like I want to see how it is to be small sometimes.
You can't like put stuff on the top of the
I
refrigerator.
don't give a
anymore.
fuck. That's what other people's for. I'm gonna have some tall people in my life to help me out. That's right.
Your feet can't hit the gas.
I don't give a shit. I won't drive Uber
How you gonna dance?
like a little person.
You gonna get knocked the fuck over.
I don't give a
little
shit.
bitch.
I'll be in the club staring up skirts and shit.
There is some advantage to
Boom.
that. Looking
See?
at, looking at
That's what
some
I'm saying.
box.
I'm in it. I just
Look-
want to be a little person, man. I just want to see what it's like. I've been big. I know what it's like, man.
I didn't think that, bro.
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't think that.
I'm saying
one
being
at
a
all.
giant like that shit. You gotta like buy special order clothes. Everything's gonna be twice as expensive. You can't fit in the door right. You gotta bend over for everything. Riding in planes and shit's gonna suck. You can't ride in planes. You just gonna have to walk every fucking where. You gonna have to get some buses and put them on and like wear them like skates to get places and shit. Nah,
You
fuck
wouldn't
that. I'm
need all
done.
that by the time you turn 22, 23.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm being a giant. I'm thinking
Why?
like a giant, like Taco Fall size. Pause.
Nah, man.
Fucking right. I'm always going to get picked first in basketball.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a lot of fucking friends. They'll be like, yo, you're tall. You know what I'm saying?
You
I'll
got
be
to-
fast.
You gonna be in the grocery store. Everybody's
Not
gonna ask you to
fast.
grab shit off
Wilt
the top
Chamberlain was
shelf.
fast. Go back and find videos of Wilt Chamberlain. He was the enigma, but I want to be like him.
Okay.
Wilt Chamberlain broke a bunch of fucking records.
I'm saying, but like your joints and shit are gonna deteriorate faster.
I'm 7 foot.
You 7 foot, you're gonna be 7 foot and 35 in a wheelchair because you can't walk.
7 foot of 35, crushing all the
Okay,
boxes.
I'm just
Are you
saying.
fucking serious?
Nah, dog. It's cool. Can't fit in
What?
planes. Like you gotta
I'll buy 2 seats.
ride in the back seat in the car and drive from there.
No, man, somebody's gonna fucking hit me with an endorsement.
You're gonna look
for
like
a
you be
big-ass
driving Power
car
Wheels and shit on everything. 'Cause your head sticking out of the roof of every motherfucking thing.
because I'm not over 6'2", 3,
Nah, dude,
4.
I'm good.
I would like to be tall and experience just how it is to be like that fucking big.
Okay, so you're saying the opposite of what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm not that much taller than you, but like being big, like I know what it's like.
A giant, dog.
Yeah, like Andre the Giant,
That nigga was big.
he was big.
That nigga was big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking like Scott Hall, 6'8", 6'9". Like
That's not a giant. That's just a tall
that's,
individual.
No, that's a giant compared to average. The average
Okay.
human is 5'9".
I'm just saying, man. Like, there's a lot of drawbacks to being extra tall. There's
I
a
would
lot
like
of
to be-
drawbacks to being small.
I would like to be an athletic giant. How about that? If
I want
could,
somebody.
an athletic giant.
Honestly, like, this sounds kind of fucked up, but I want somebody to pick me up and throw me. Like,
Because that's what I want to do with little people.
You know what I'm
I was
saying?
like the Wolf
Nah.
of Wall Street.
That's
It's
kinda
like, yo,
fucked up.
Hold on, bro. We
Yeah,
got
bro.
you. They gonna fuck you up.
that's what I want to be in the like.
Dude.
You know, because like you read comic books, right? They had the
Right.
Joan. It's called the Fastball Special with Colossus and Wolverine.
Yes, I do. And he would pick him up and toss his little
Yeah,
ass.
dig. That's
Hell
why
yeah.
I want to be in a fight with somebody. We like fastball special, nigga.
You look at me. It's like, you ready? Got you, bro. Hold
yeah,
on.
throw me at him. It's like Lord of the Rings and shit.
What was that in Civil War? Where he was, where Ant-Man was on,
Yeah.
he jumped in, so he's like,
Exactly.
throw him. Okay.
See?
From that standpoint, that's kind
You
of
be
cool.
sneaky. You can sneak in rooms and shit.
You would get
Like Solid Snake.
Peacemaker, the little fucking midget
Yeah,
guy
like
with all the
Judo
ass.
Master, bro. Exactly. That's that type of shit. I want to be on that energy. boy.
Peacemaker, fuck with Peacemaker.
That
When
show
you
is
see
dope,
Judo
too.
Master, you will fucking piss your pants.
Judo Master was the
You will
shit.
piss your fucking pants.
That he ate hot Cheetos the whole show,
and
bro.
didn't say a word.
Nah, yo,
Didn't say
I was
fucking word.
crying, whooping ass, and then eating hot Cheetos right after.
Fucking himself up. Little nigga. green-
Orange ass fingers and shit, fucking
green
niggas up.
Spandex suit.
Yo, that joint was hilarious, man.
I'm gonna go giant. I'm gonna go athletic giant.
Oh,
Okay, all right, Taylor. What is your input on this one, bro? What are you gonna do?
I've also been this tall since like 6th, 7th grade.
Okay,
So I was always not the best thing to deal with, being that freakishly tall for an age. And,
Right.
You know, people assuming your age. It's like, no, I'm actually 5 years younger
Yeah.
than what you're
I'm
guessing.
12, yo.
Yeah.
Excuse me, miss. I'm only 12.
But yeah, that being said, I might try a small small side, just because the way Cliff you're putting it, it's like you're the best case scenario for a giant person.
Yes, I am. That's right. The fucking
But that's
asshole.
not the majority of giant people.
Yeah, giant people have hard
Well,
times, man.
I've seen, and you know what? It's going to sound so fucked up. All right, I'll be the dickhead to say it.
What?
Whenever I walk past and I see like a just this big lanky kid or person they're like 6'11", and you can just look and be like, you have no athletic prowess whatsoever.
Yeah, bro.
Why?
Because it's hard.
Why?
Being an athlete is hard, regardless of your size,
God,
bro.
why did you waste that? Make them 6'2" and put the other line next to another
No,
nigga.
that's what I'm saying, man. Like, you
God
can't help your
damn.
genetics,
Yes,
man.
I am that guy that thinks that. To your point, I will be that person as a
See,
giant.
and that's the thing, man. Like, if you're not athletic, you know how much harder your life's gonna be.
I don't
at
know.
that size.
I could. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. And, motherfucking. What's my man's name? Barry. What the fuck? I pat my back. Fucking
I forget it was
Barry. What the fuck? He's a wrestler. Whatever. Check him. He pats his back. I could dunk a basketball. I could do backflips. I could do a lot of shit at my size when I was 180 pounds.
Well,
I was
yeah.
a lot smaller.
That's because
What?
you was athletic,
If
bro.
I was 6'4",
You be scraping your head. You trying to do a
Lord.
backflip at 6'4",
I would be
bro.
playing overseas in Greece and Mykonos, loving them beautiful things there right now.
Okay.
Well, not now. I'm old as shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
that's being
Old as
I mean,
shit.
you can play over there this old.
Nah, playing basketball at 40.
Stephon Marbury, boss.
Steve, stop playing.
But he was
He's
still
a god over in China.
he
though.
was still old while he was playing.
He was getting busy.
So, but I mean, you could do that over there. It's that the talent level is, while comparatively good, not nearly as good
Not
as
the
the NBA.
NBA. I think because I've drank from that athletic cup, and it's like, damn, if I was 5 more inches,
Yeah.
I'd be a super.
That's
bad
because you're an
motherfucker.
athlete, though. See, like if you're just a regular ass person and that's all, like life is hard, bro. And that's the thing. Like I used to be athletic when I was younger, but
Mm-hmm.
not nearly as like I played sports and stuff when I was a kid. But
That's fucking trippy. I was the
And
same
that's like,
size too.
you know,
I've
and
heard
that's
y'all say
cool.
that. I've been the same height since I was like 11.
yeah,
So I was like super skinny, long arms, everything. I'm like, oh, how old are you? I'm like 10.
yeah.
And I just stopped growing. So pissed about that.
I used to
I'm
like people used to
6'2".
come up to me and ask me to buy them beer when I was like 16, bro. And I'm like, you older than me, son.
Same.
Yeah.
Did y'all have facial hair and beards when y'all were younger?
Nah, I couldn't grow
Middle
facial hair
school.
until I was in college.
That's what? I had a
bro.
beard in high school.
I had like this little patch of chin hair, and like this like squiggly ass mustache in my senior year of high school. It's terrible.
I want to ask y'all a question so bad.
What? I only filled this joint in like probably about 5 years ago.
There's a correlation I've made with this.
What?
If your beard connects and your beard is fucking epic, you actually enjoy doing something in the bedroom.
And what would this be?
So my question would be, when you were younger, not
Where
right
we-
now,
where we going with this?
Take out what you got going on, but just in
Okay.
general. Take out what you got going on with your lady too. Say, when y'all were younger,
Uh-huh.
were y'all, was y'all eating box when y'all was young?
Yes.
Was you eating box when you
Yes.
was young? That's why we all got beards. Okay.
Okay. yeah.
Okay. All right. No, that's what I'm saying. There's a correlation.
Nah, my beard didn't come in till I was like in college, and
That was when you mastered the art. You think?
I mean maybe.
No doubt.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to say I have a pretty decent skills. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Liam Neeson.
You know what I'm saying?
I have
Yeah.
a very
I have a certain set of
specific
skills.
I have a specific skill set.
Yeah, well, knock toot my own horn, but toot, nigga.
Next time you see somebody without a beard, if you know them or whatever your conversation, and they can't grow a beard, they'll be like, "Yo, I don't eat box." It's like your child.
You know what? I'm just gonna start asking motherfuckers on the street.
All right, yo,
Like, clean-
I've done this, and then
Yeah.
you be like, "No, I don't." And it's
Be
like,
hey,
what?
You eat box?
You eat box? Nah, nigga.
You
I can tell.
be like, yeah, okay.
Tell.
I know your type.
Super duper bulls with the husky bushes.
Yeah.
You know, they live in the box.
Okay. You think that's the case?
I swear to you, there's a correlation.
Because I know some dudes with beards that don't eat the box. So
They lying to you.
I don't know about
They
it.
lying. They eat ass and the
Yeah,
box.
get
they
in there.
lying.
They fertilize that
I'm
joint.
about to say all up in this shit. All up in this motherfucker.
Yo.
I didn't mean to go off topic with that. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
we all have
Well,
beards.
you know how
man.
we do.
Pretty epic beards.
I
You
mean, sometimes.
know what I'm saying?
I get you.
I'm going giant. You two are going little people.
Little people, bro. All day. I've been big. I know what it's like.
So hold on. You would want to be Vern Troyer, mini me size.
Fuck yeah.
He got definitely box. He definitely.
I'm saying,
got some
I'm just saying, like, you
box.
talking
can't-
about
you
like,
get drunk easy as shit. You can't drink anything.
I'm saying everything's cheaper. Everything. Clothes, food. You can buy kids' meals and be
Yo.
full. Alcohol, you only got to buy a 6-pack. You be fucked
No,
up.
you get a beer.
That's word.
You
I'm
lit.
saying.
What the fuck?
I'm like, yo, I got to buy like a case, drink half, and be like, okay, now I'm starting to feel it. You know what I'm
So I
saying?
guess to y'all point then, the Andre Giant stories where you hear he would
Yeah,
just
he's
drink.
crushing like 120 beers in a sitting,
I
bro.
want to do that. I want all that smoke.
And
just
being
to
like,
sit,
yo, okay.
faded.
Okay, but
Faded.
I can't do 120. But back in my prime, I could at least get through half a case and start being like, oh,
What kind
kind
of
of
beer?
tipsy.
Though? What kind of beer we talking?
Fucking like Rolling Rocks or whatever.
Yeah,
You know.
super simple shit like
Yeah.
Coors Light, Bud
I'm
Light.
not talking about like the extra heavy like IPAs and shit that you get
right.
now.
Yeah, I'm like, you're a fucking.
nah, but like a Natty Light, bro, you could easily get through like a half a case of Natty Light.
I
and
think
not
me
feel
and you
like
could
shit.
drink 2 or 3 cases. If we sat down and was like,
Hell
yo,
yeah.
2 or 3 cases, easy.
I would have to piss like so much though. That's the only reason I don't like to drink beers like that because it makes me go to the bathroom so frequently because it's a lot of liquid.
You know you can't come over when I get this property because I'm gonna record so much childish shit that we're gonna be.
Hey man,
put that shit on
I'm gonna
YouTube.
have to put disclaimers on everything I do. I'm gonna have to tell people at work being like, this is not really me.
No, we'll black your face. We'll do something with your
Okay,
face. For the
can we
edit or
like?
something.
Yeah, I want to see. I
something.
want like the Black Mirror where you can get like the fucking pixelation on.
Truth. On,
Yeah.
Oh, when you block somebody,
Just when you be
what's
like,
it
who
called?
is that? You be like, I don't know.
Shout out to Black Mirror. Very good fucking show.
So sitting there and do that in real life, where like if cameras pick you up, I can just digitally like.
I think me and you could knock off 2 or 3 cases of Bud. Bud, like that shit.
In the
is
course, are we
water.
talking like a whole course of a day?
A couple hours. See,
I
Like
mean,
grilling,
I think in like a course of a day we could get through 2 cases, easy.
a day is 8 hours or a whole 24.
I'm saying like 8 hours, easy.
dog. I've drank a case of Bud in like 2 hours.
What? Between how many people? Just yourself? Oh
Two
yeah.
people.
I
And
mean,
this,
if we're
and
going,
this
if we,
motherfucker's tiny compared to you.
yo, if we
In a
going
good
in,
way.
yeah, I think we could easily cut that out.
I'm like, yo, three
Not cut it out.
joints
Knock
of
it out.
Bud with some steak. Like we're grilling.
Oh
we're just
shit,
talking
yo, you
shit.
give me like a pizza or some wings and that shit, dude. It's
Yeah,
over.
we're not doing it. We're okay. This is gonna be so fucking fun. And Taylor, you might have to come to the hood. Yeah, we might have to invite you to the hood one day.
So, yeah, I think we
hopefully
can do
this
that.
week I get some good information on that.
Well, I mean, hopefully it'll work out for you, brother.
Bud, super light ass beer.
Yeah,
All day.
because it's water. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's it. That's
Yeah,
I get pissed. Like, how do you drink that shit? Like, how
don't
do you
even
drink
know, man.
Buds?
people love that stuff too, man.
My dad can sit with a Bud and just hold it for all long. I'm like, this
No.
is literally tap water. Like,
Yo, you got to drink them Jones like extra quick because they get warm like fast.
yeah, and they taste the worst.
Yeah. Shit.
Favorite beer on a hot day,
Favorite beer on a hot day?
hot ass day.
Lately,
Yeah.
probably like I don't know, dude. Like Sam Adams.
Which
They got
one?
this joint. It's called a porch rocker. It's got like lemonade, like lemon flavor in it.
Okay, okay.
It's nice and light.
You
Yeah,
it's
dog.
nice and light.
Like I mean, like flavorful. Like it's not like
That's just how you yo.
Yeah, come on, man.
It's light, it's lemony.
it's nice
Yeah.
and light. It's got some lemons in it.
The fuck? What the fuck?
You know, for shizzle.
What's the beer? The lemon shandy? The with the
Line
Schnucks
of
nigger?
Kugels, yeah, the
I
lemon
had-
shandies.
yeah, that's too salty.
You don't like them, Jones?
I liked it, but I'm like, this.
It's like lemonade, dude. It's like literally drinking a cup of lemonade. You be like, this is beer.
Yeah,
Yeah, dog. I'm all about that.
I'm going ice cold Modelo with a lime.
Modelo's are
Ice
good.
cold.
Actually, you know what? I'm
Ice
not gonna
cold
lie,
Modelo,
bro.
bro.
PBRs.
Ugh.
I'll fuck with a PBR. You give me a
rough.
cold PBR, bro? No, they
They're
ain't.
good.
That shit is like
With a
glug.
shot.
Yeah, guzzle it. Yeah, give me a citywide, cuz.
I've had some bad nights with
Shot
those.
of well
Good
whiskey
nights,
and a
but
PBR, bro.
Bad mornings.
That's another thing. They're cheap.
Yes,
Just like
they
being
are.
a little person.
What is it? You only need 2 of them.
Yeah, right.
You fucking
Good for the
fried.
night. Good for the night. Save your money.
No doubt, you would be a cheap motherfucker to go
shit,
out.
I'm
with. I
cheap
ain't gotta
now,
worry
nigga.
about it. Shit.
So, you know, if I could spend less, I'm on it. Shit. Please. Yes.
Where you at, Say? What's your favorite beer on a hot day?
I'd probably go tequila seltzer, but if not, Victory Summer Love.
Oh,
Summer
okay.
Love's the shit. I like
Yeah.
that with the yellow letters and everything.
Yeah.
That is good.
You going
Hell yeah.
expensive, man.
Summer Love's good. I can't drink more than like 6 of those.
Just give me a cheap ass beer, dog.
Damn. Well, there you are, right there. Ice cold beers, TV shows. We do it all here, bitches.
That's right.
Where you want to go with? You want to go with different
Um,
people, different time?
Yeah, let's hit that, right?
Different people?
Let's get in there.
Oh, I got something for you too.
Associated, yeah, with different type of people at different type of times.
That's right.
I ain't got my watch. I fucked
Oh, it's
up.
all right,
Nigga was
though.
moving.
You know, because it's synchronize your watch, bitches.
It's about that motherfucking time. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Where you want to go first with that?
Let's talk about my man who just passed away. R.I.P. to Razor Ramon, aka real government name Scott Hall.
Scott fucking Hall.
Yeah, bro. That he was what, like 62,
68.
68? Was he that? I
68.
thought he was younger than
He
that.
was born in 53.
Okay.
My dad's 67. Fuck me
Damn,
up.
dog. Yeah, that's. I mean, like, yeah, we had like what, 2 heart attacks, 3 heart
I
attacks.
said 3. That right then and there.
Yeah.
That's what fucked him up.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, but
He put his body through a whole lot.
yo,
A whole
all them
lot.
dudes back in the day, man. Like wrestlers back in the day, like people want to get on them for like, oh, that shit is fake, but like the abuse that they put their bodies through to like perform for people is insane, and it pays a price, man.
I knew about this stuff with that. Did you see Jake the Snake's documentary?
I saw like a part because there's a show on Viceland. It's called Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
And I heard like part of it, the story of that. I didn't actually watch his documentary.
So he's actually in the documentary, and you see Scott Hall like at a really low point in his life.
Oh, really?
Bro, like 2 handles of whiskey. He's smoking cigarettes. He's drinking beer.
Yeah, dude.
He can barely walk.
That shit is, I mean, like the mental toll it takes on a lot of them dudes, man, because, you know, and then they get like, you know, if you don't make it and they put you in certain like roles all the time and kind of stuff, like it really fucks with your mentals, man.
In the term of wrestling, it's called a jobber.
Yeah.
You're a jobber. So
Yeah.
your job is just to go there and just
take the
fucking
L's, man.
ass whipped every
Yeah.
night.
You taking L's.
Did you know he started out with a certain wrestler? And the ironic part is that wrestlers did too.
Who's that?
Kurt Hennig.
For real?
It was Big Scott Hall and Kurt Hennig. And pause. If you get some shut up, fucking Taylor's like, there he goes again.
No, he's in there.
If you can find old AWA footage of Scott Hall with Kurt Hennig,
Yeah.
he like the Incredible Hulk, bro.
Yeah, well, it's like juice, cuz.
And he wore cowboy boots when he wrestled.
Word?
Real shit. He had a big, like, curly ass, like, Jufro.
Okay.
With, like, the Magnum PI fucking.
Like the
Shout out to
stash?
Magnum PI, yeah.
Okay.
Him and Kurt Hennig, they were a tag team.
I didn't know that.
And then he kept moving. He got into WCW. He was called the Diamond Stud. Diamond Dallas Page was his manager before he broke as
no
a
shit.
wrestler. Yeah, dog.
Dog, and that's the thing, because I thought Razor Ramon, like, I thought the boy was like literally
I thought he was a whole
Spanish,
Latino.
bro. Yeah.
It was back when they were racist.
Yeah, dog, for real.
WWF was racist. This
Mad
shit back in the
racist,
day.
bro.
Tatanka.
Yo, come on, man. Fucking what was Iron Cheek?
Yo, I beg
Junkyard
you.
Dog? Yeah. Yeah. Nikolai Volkov, bro. Come on.
Yo, hell yeah.
All the stereotypes you could ever think of.
Hell yeah.
But I
Dumb
thought he was legit like Latino for the longest
He was
time.
a
I didn't
plain on
realize he was like,
Scarface.
yeah.
He was a plain on Scarface.
I was like, yo, he's a white boy, was just playing Latino. That's crazy.
I got something for you. Like, yo, the Razor Ramon shit fucked me up because, like, I was a kid.
Right.
There's one memory. I don't know. Hey, Taylor, could I ask you for something? Could you go on YouTube, look up Razor Ramon on Jerry Springer? Right.
He went on Jerry Springer?
Yep.
Word.
Razor Ramon and Jerry Springer, but it's not for what you think. And it was kind of the coolest shit ever.
Yeah?
These kids are 10 or 12 years old and they have AIDS. They're 10-year-olds and they're
Right.
talking to people like AIDS. And I remember just sitting down and being like, how the fuck? I'm like their age. How the fuck do they have AIDS?
Right.
One kid is a Razor Ramon fan, and this is where I knew something was up with him.
Right.
So you know with him, hey, yo, I'm the bad guy.
Right.
He gets up, he starts talking. His voice starts to go up and down. I'm like, he a white boy. Because the whole time he can't keep his character because you
Right.
listen to these kids talk about like, yeah, these kids are older than their fucking age because of what they're going through.
Right.
So he can't keep his character. He can't stay within kayfabe.
Right.
He can't keep it. And it's the coolest shit because he's just talking to the kids. One's a black girl and I want to say a white kid.
Right.
And like he's just so calm and cool.
That's what's
and
up.
I remember people being hyped. I think my aunt was watching with me. She was crying because
Right.
she's like, I didn't know wrestlers were like that. I'm like, yeah, wrestlers is shit.
Yeah, man.
And then he went on to do other things. You know, he never won a heavyweight championship.
Not once?
He never won a heavyweight. He was
Damn.
always intercontinental.
Okay.
Always intercontinental. I want to say 5-time.
Damn.
5-6-time intercontinental belt.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I did not know
Dog,
that.
I fucked with Razor Ramon.
Yo,
bro.
he was like during the era when like I fucked wrestling a little heavy.
I'm about
back
to say,
in
you
the day.
find it? Because you about to have a nigga crank. You
No,
about to, you about to have
don't
a
do
nigga
that to me,
crank.
man. I'm not trying to get emotional right now.
Razor love the kids.
He love the kids.
God damn.
No, that's cool though, man.
If he can find it, we'll pull it up. The Razor Ramon part for me, he was a part of the infamous group called The Click,
Yeah.
which is was that Triple H,
Triple H,
Shawn Michaels, Diesel,
what's his
him,
name?
and the 1, 2, 3
Nash,
kid.
right?
Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Yep. Who played what character in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise? I got some more shit on you don't know? Oh, shit.
Wait a
Mike,
minute.
You know this. Excuse me.
He wasn't Rocksteady, was he?
No.
Who was he?
He's who you think he is.
Who?
Shredder.
Nah.
Kevin Nash played Super Shredder in part 2.
Okay.
The
In the
super
movies.
buffed up when the
Oh,
ooze
see, I'm sitting here like,
played
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking on a cartoon. I'm like,
No, and I said I
Oh.
should have said it in the movie.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Part
yeah.
2,
All
Super,
right, yeah. Super Shredder.
That was Kevin Nash.
I didn't know that.
Real shit.
Really?
Yep.
Oh shit.
He was young,
Yo.
young, big, bulky fucking Kevin Nash.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Go But Vanilla Ice, I ain't
Vanilla
quoting that
Ice
nigga. I'm
and
not
shit,
quoting that
dog.
nigga. I ain't fucking-
Yo, man, I
Did you
love that
find it?
movie. Token and Razor, bro.
Oh shit, 1996. Found it. Oh shit.
What hobbies do you have? What do you like best?
There you go.
Football.
Football. Do you like fighting? You like wrestling?
I watch it sometimes.
When
Shit
you
crazy.
watch wrestling, who do you like?
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon. And who is he? For those who aren't wrestling fans,
Well,
he's one of the
like,
toughest guys of all, isn't he?
well, he's good.
He's good. And if you were in trouble, he'd come to your help, to your aid, right?
Yeah.
He's so innocent.
You think you're bigger than he is?
No.
So if you saw him, you'd say, Mr. Ramon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what you'll say to him. Here he is.
Look how big he is compared to everybody in the crowd. Yo, he was that dude,
Yeah,
dog.
dog.
He was that fucking dude. Look how tall he is.
Yo, he's a big dude, man.
6'8", 6'9".
That's crazy, dog.
Watch him talk. It's gonna fuck you up.
Right?
The kids are looking at him like, oh shit, he's really big.
Okay,
I got one for you too, buddy. I've been looking
He
for
fast
you,
forwarded.
man. I heard
Man,
you. Is it true
Keep out
that he
his
was
voice.
talking bad about me?
No, he said he was going to call you Mr. Ramon when you came in. He did say immediately. He did say immediately you were his favorite.
Yo, that dude
Apparently
is
his dad
enormous.
was-
I always liked you best.
he probably changing from Latin to white, Latin to white.
Yeah.
You know, I look at you, Razor, and obviously I can't imagine there's anyone around that would have your strength or could.
I don't see anybody in this audience.
Yeah.
Talking shit.
Well, that's only because. Oh, smart. Yeah. That's only because
You
I
keep
happen to be
fast
wearing a
forward if you
suit
want
at the
to.
time. But
I think they already do know this. That where I come from, it ain't how many times you go down, it's how many times you get up. You ain't beat. You ain't beat till you quit.
Here's
So if you
voice
don't
cracking
quit,
and shit.
Yeah.
you never lose. I won. Keep fighting.
I mean, that shit is real, man, because, you know,
The kids.
yeah, bro, like, that's got to be hard, man.
we're gonna be back.
You can
We're
cut,
gonna
you
be
can
back
cut it if
with
you
more
want
of
to.
Razor Ramon and Hidea and Tyler.
I read this shit.
Welcome.
That's what's up, man.
You can cut it. Say he invites him to WrestleMania. Like his voice, the thing for me, the reason why that's so prominent for me was because every time you saw him, like you said,
Yeah.
it was always with that thick Latin,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it's called. But
Like-
on this,
The accent.
it was cracking.
Yeah.
You get
Because, you know, he's getting emotional, man. Like, what the kids are going through, like, that shit affected him, like, and you could tell.
Yep, fucking kids. So
So-
I remember that. What else about him do I remember? I told you the Diamond Stud thing, Big Kurt Hennig, this and the third. He never won a championship belt. Oh, the NW fucking no.
No, yeah.
Like, yo, come on, man. Come on. Period. That was, I remember watching, it was on TNT,
Right.
and who was wrestling? It was them. They were the outsiders. They came in. I remember when they actually broke the show and they said, you know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. And then Kevin Nash come in. They just start whipping ass
Word.
with in WCW. I want to say they were wrestling Harlem Heat or it was Sting and Lex Luger.
I think it was probably them.
And Hulk Hogan comes down. Everybody's like, oh, shit, the Hulk.
Right.
He's going to come whip their ass. Next thing you know, he put the
NWO,
leg drop on the
boy.
niggas.
Yeah,
and he
dog.
put them on and said, hey, brother, these two right here, they're the new world order. That shit changed wrestling.
That's what, yeah, because
fucking
Hulk took the heel
genius.
turn at
Yup,
that point,
That
man.
was genius because he could do no wrong.
Right.
So he went fucking heel and he had fucking heat. Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
And that's when he dyed his beard
what?
all black and shit.
Come
dog.
out playing fucking Jimi Hendrix
Yeah,
and shit.
man.
Fuck y'all. Fuck this belt.
That shit got me, like, that,
Come
that had
on.
me, because Hulk Hogan was, like, one of my favorite wrestlers as a kid.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, he was, like, perennial good guy. And then all of a sudden, like, this nigga's bad
He's
now?
bad.
Like, what?
There's another part. I don't know if you can find this one, but there's something. It was so fucking banging. It's like their second appearance together as the NWO.
Right.
They win the tag team belts. Hawk is talking, and Scott Hall takes the mic, and he's like, if you ain't with this, you're not with that. And you know what? It's too sweet. And as he said it, somebody throws a fucking can of beer. Hits him on the head. As he says it's too sweet, he takes the beer and rolls it back and hits the Razor Ramon fucking thing. I was like, yo, he's cool as a
Yo,
fucking Ice
that's-
Cube, cuz.
I'm saying,
cool
bro.
as fuck. I'm going to send you the video. Taylor.
Perennial
Send you the video.
performers, man. Them shits is crazy. Like, not breaking character.
He was a
doing
part
that.
of it.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
a part of the. He was a part.
Well, he was
of
like, he
major
was part of, like,
wrestling,
one of
bro.
the biggest eras of wrestling, dude. Because
Period.
that shit, like, What was that?
Oh
like
shit,
mid
the Wars.
'90s.
Remember the Wars?
Yeah.
It was WCW and them.
Yep.
Oh shit, yeah.
So I mean, like that shit. That was like a huge era of like that's when wrestling kind of like really like launched the
Plateau or peaked,
popularity.
excuse me.
Yeah.
And they actually had, it was Kevin Nash and him. They actually had control of the writing with Bischoff.
Oh no
at
shit!
WCW.
I didn't know that.
And Triple H he was knocking off Stephanie.
Right.
So he had the ear of Vince McMahon.
Right.
So they were going back and forth and back and forth.
Word.
Last one, and we'll close it with a RIP. Another thing I remember about this, there was an episode where the WWF, they were in the same town. I want to say Kentucky or like Tampa.
Okay.
They get in this fucking tank. And they would always talk shit about each other, but they never, ever merged.
Right.
So the Generation X get in a fucking tank, and they're just talking shit like, they're this, they're that. We're going to pull up right now. These motherfuckers go to the venue where they are.
Word.
Kevin Nash and Scott Hall say it. We knew they were coming. We didn't know what entrance.
Right.
By the time they found the entrance out, they said that if they could get, there were those doors.
Mm-hmm.
You push the button, the door would go up. You just couldn't lift it. He said if those doors were just manual lifting doors, that would have broke television because it was like Scott. It was like the Steiner brothers. It was all these guys behind the door that
Get
they
out.
did not know, but they knew they were there.
Right.
And for some reason, they did not open the doors. They said if they would have opened those doors, they would have broke TV.
It was probably because it was contractual stuff that they couldn't.
Probably
Because you can't
gotta
have
sell
like
it.
one company's characters on another
On this one. Yeah.
production. So
I'll try to send that.
and that was
shit or
before
put
that shit
up.
merged and all that too.
Yeah,
Like there was
before
probably like
Vince
legal
bought it.
ramifications. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, there was legal ramifications of why they didn't do that.
But
for sure.
I liked Macho Man and Razor Ramon. Those are guys I really, really loved as wrestlers.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And to see it, 2 heart attacks, 3 heart attacks, put him on life support. It's
Yeah,
like he
man.
ain't getting
And then
better.
his family's like, yeah, we're
Gotta pull
not
the
gonna
plug.
do that, man.
Yeah.
So
Fuck me up.
yeah, dude, it's rough, man. Like seeing people that you looked up to as a kid, or not, not if he was a heel.
Nah,
so,
fuck that.
but I mean, you look up to him. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, he was a face.
Yeah,
He turned face.
But I'm saying like that dude. Like if you watch wrestling in the mid '90s, like Razor Ramon was like one of the biggest characters
Yes,
at
he
that
was.
time period.
Yes,
so
he
like
was.
to see, like guys like that, not doing well, and then like your childhood memories attached to like people like that, and seeing
Mm-hmm.
them pass away, like it's crazy, yo.
Another thing too with Jake the Snake, they took a picture. Kevin Nash is 7 foot.
Yeah,
Kevin Nash is 7 foot. Scott Hall's like 6'8", 6'9".
right.
Jake the Snake's like 6'10".
Is he really?
Because there's a picture. He's like at the chin of fucking Kevin
Kevin
Nash. I'm
Nash?
like, God, he's that fucking big?
Dude, a lot of them dudes are big.
It's
man.
crazy. You don't
A
realize
lot
how
of 'em.
big.
Yeah.
And that goes to show to your point earlier about like people say it's fake. Those are fucking ginormous men,
Dude.
that can bounce and flip.
You're
They're
doing
fucking
flips off of
athletic.
ropes and shit, like slamming on hard ass like
Yeah.
mats and like doing all these things and throwing other dudes your size around, like lifting
Yep.
them up and suplexing them. Like that takes supreme athleticism,
Athleticism.
bro. Like
Yep.
you can't do that and just be a regular dude. Like you and to be able to be that big and move around that well, where you can jump off of shit and like pick dudes up and like slam them and like run back and forth for like.
The agility.
Them matches lasted like 5 minutes. Like you got to have your cardio's got to be on
Yeah,
point.
Yeah.
Your strength's got to be on point. Like that shit is not easy, man.
To give y'all a better angle or a view of how big wrestlers are, most wrestlers played football.
Yeah,
The Rock was a defensive tackle.
right.
Brock Lesnar was a defensive end. Old school defensive.
Oh,
not
yeah, like
fast.
big.
Just a big burly
Like road
motherfucker.
grader type.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Goldberg was a fucking defensive tackle.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy. Like, wait, what?
and that's some type of D tackles that can move,
Yeah.
like Fletcher Cox style,
the
bro.
big-
You know what I mean? Like
they're bigger than
ones.
Fletcher Cox.
Yes.
That's the crazy.
And
Cox
Fletcher
is a big
Cox is a
motherfucker.
big dude.
He's a big motherfucker.
So yeah, bro.
Rest in peace to Scott Hall,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Do your
R.I.P.,
Googles.
brother.
Get some time. Check him out. Big Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. You will fucking enjoy anything you find with him.
Yeah.
He's a really good performer.
He was, man.
Fucking
Like I
crazy.
said, it was crazy. It was a quintessential period in wrestling history right there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Where you at?
And then another RIP we got to go through. This is also in the sports vein.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about my man John Clayton. I didn't realize like he was sick or whatever.
They kept it quiet.
Yeah, and he was young too. He was only 60 something.
Yeah.
67,
He looked
60.
older, but yeah.
Yo, he looked old when he was young, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and I didn't realize like he got his start like commentating and doing like reports over in Pittsburgh.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. He's from Braddock, Pennsylvania.
I thought he was from Seattle.
No,
No shit.
Yeah, bro. He was born. He's a PA boy.
No doubt.
Yeah. So R.I.P. to my man.
The professor.
Yeah, the professor, John
Fucking
Clayton. He
professor.
was like, Adam Schefter before Adam Schefter like got popular.
He was the OG.
Yeah, he's the insider, bro.
John Clayton reports.
Yeah,
you
you knew that shit was
gold.
legit. Yeah.
It came out before Schefter.
Right.
You knew that.
So yeah, that's another guy. Watching reports of anything sports related, man, back in like the early 2000s or whatever, seen him on ESPN broadcasts and whatnot. Like, it's crazy.
Ain't that shit something? How like when we were younger, maybe Taylor, maybe you remember this, or maybe you don't. Remember waking up before you went to school and you turned SportsCenter on, and all you would look for were like, because I don't even know what happens now with SportsCenter, but back in the day when we were kids, Stuart Scott,
Right.
John Clayton would come on to talk about football, and those guys with their one-liners and their quips,
Yeah.
it was fucking amazing.
I loved like
It was fucking amazing.
all them dudes, like Dan Patrick,
Yeah.
the bull who's on
SVP.
NFL Network now.
Rich Eisen.
Yeah, Rich Eisen.
Rich Eisen. I
Yeah.
love Rich Eisen.
But yeah, Scott Van
Scott
Pelt.
Van Pelt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
guy's
OG squad. The OG squad.
But like that's all them guys. Like they had all their catchphrases
Yep.
and shit. Like they made
Yep.
sports broadcasting like
what it is.
Yeah.
And it was always cool to see John Clayton because it was so. We come from the era where there was no social media. You didn't know what guys looked like.
Right.
So when they popped up on the screen, you're like, God damn, he's ugly.
Yeah, you'd be like, yo,
Damn,
this
he's
dude is
ugly.
nerdy. Like they called him the professor.
The
That was
professor.
his nickname,
But-
and he definitely looked like a motherfucker who was a professor.
But when he started talking, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but he's like deep in the
Yep.
sports, man.
Steve
like, he
McNair's
knew-
going to reject this contract. He's going to sign with the Baltimore Ravens. It's
Yeah.
like, what?
But
How
that's
the
what I'm
fuck?
saying. Like he's the dude that set the precedent for all the insiders nowadays.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Before it's Twitter, before everything, he
Yeah.
had people in the streets and ears and
he
fucking
was like, yeah,
offices.
he had dudes and teams that he could just call up, talk to, get
Mm-hmm.
the information, get all the tea.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dog. So
Rest in
R.I.P. to
peace,
my
John
man
Clayton,
John
man.
Clayton, man. That's another rough one, bro.
I'm saying?
Memories from my,
That's how you know we're getting older because we as consumers, the people that were selling or the people that were offering things to us are
Yeah.
no longer on earth and they're
Right.
younger.
Well, that's the shit you see. Like commercials are starting to cater to like people of our age
Yeah,
now,
now.
using songs and shit from when
From
we was kids. And that's the thing. I used to remember my pop talking about it all the time. He's like, "Yo, they're using like songs from like when I was a kid, like in these commercials and shit." And I'm like, "Ah, man, whatever." And now it's just like, God damn.
Yep, whoever's doing the marketing.
I'm like, yo, this car commercial got a song from like a joint I used to listen to like every day when I was in middle school, man. I was like, this shit is crazy. Because now we got money, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, we got so much money.
We the consumers now, you know what I'm saying? We buy everything. So,
This last one.
yo, I
tried to call you like, yo, call
I
this
did,
number.
man. We was in the car, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it, though. So I didn't get a chance to call it. I want to check it out and see what it's up.
You can't make phone calls in Eric, can you, Taylor?
Not off the.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll have to say no.
You just got to tell me about it, man. So, this shit, it sounds like a great concept, though.
I teared up when somebody sent this.
Oh, word?
It's dope.
That's what's up, man.
If you're if you're down, you're frustrated, you're going through like a plethora of emotions and they're not good emotions, call 707-998-8410. When I tell you you're going to smile, whatever the fuck you're feeling, you call this fucking number, it's going to change your frown upside down.
Word.
Like, all right, so basically it is a number you call with kindergartners.
Okay.
The kindergartners, it's all recorded.
Right.
But the kindergartners, hey, you've reached so-and-so. If you're feeling down, press 1. If you're feeling frustrated, press 2. If you feel like you want to hurt yourself, press 3.
Right.
And when you hit the number, there's kids just reading shit like, yo, the world's better with you on it.
Get out.
Whatever you have going on, it's not worth it. And it's like different voices, groups of kids.
Dude.
Dog, I started like,
Yeah, bro. That shit, see, like, I love shit like that, man. Because there's not enough good news in the world. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Facts.
So, like, the fact that somebody took the time to make something like this, to make somebody else's day better, is beautiful, man. Like, that
And
shit,
it's long. It's
And
not
it's-
like it's 4 or 5 messages.
word.
I was on it for like 30 seconds, like, fuck these kids. God damn it, why are they reading this shit?
But that's
It's so
dope,
awesome.
though, man, because, like, like, everybody, kids just, they just have a certain type of way to, like, touch parts of your, psyche or whatever and make you feel better.
They're so innocent, man. That's
Yeah.
the thing I think. This is some conversation I love to have with some of the guys, get a couple drinks in this week, talking and shit.
Yeah, dog.
But that's the thing about us as adults, man. Like, we get jaded.
Yeah.
We become coarse because of like this every day, especially as us as black men.
The world is hard, bro.
It's hard. And when
Real hard.
a kid doesn't even.
Like, they don't know, bro.
Could you imagine at 5 knowing everything you know now?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking
Like,
crazy.
Because, like, that would, I mean, you see why kids turn into adults when you get up and you grow old and, like, you got to deal with shit.
Facts.
Because it's hard, man. Like, thinking about when I was a kid and like having that like wonder of the world, and, like,
Right.
not knowing how shit really works and like how people really are, and just being like super optimistic about life,
Yeah.
and just not really having any like care in the world, and just like, you know, you were worried about hanging out with your friends and like doing all these good things, and like that shit is dope to think about, and then like wishing that I could get back to that now.
Ain't
Like,
that something?
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because I talk to people all the time. I'm like, life sucks. It should go in reverse.
Life fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you should work hard as fuck when you're first born, and then as you age, it's like Benjamin Button.
I
Like,
was
you
just
go
about to
back in
say
time.
Benjamin Button.
So then, like, as you get older, you get to play.
Yep.
You get naps. You get fucking snacks. You know what I'm saying?
Graham crackers.
Like, yo, and then you just move on to the next. I was like, yo, that would be the shit. Then people just hold you all the time, change your diapers, and then you out.
And then you transition.
Yeah. Like, I wish I could age backwards, because I would much rather do that shit early and then, like, have that childlike whimsy when I'm getting ready to go out, instead of the other way around, being just a salty motherfucker right now. You know what I mean?
You said something that just hit me where it's like, when we were kids, it was okay being a kid.
Hell yeah.
I didn't want to be an adult.
No.
Like I wanted to. It's like I wanted. This is gonna sound. I'm not gonna say. I was about to take it there.
Nah,
I
dog.
wanted all the luxuries of an adult, but not the
But that's
responsibilities. of an
what it
adult.
is, man. Like, you
You know what
sit
I'm
here,
saying?
because I remember being a kid being like, I can't
can't
wait
wait.
to be a grown up.
Dumbest shit I asked.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm
Dumb
grown
as
up.
shit.
I'm just like, nigga, you stupid.
That shit is
Like,
dumb.
what is wrong with you? Like, stay a kid. I'm telling my daughter this all the time, man. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
be happy with what you got now, because it only gets harder as you get older.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I wish I didn't have that responsibility and like having to worry about bills and all these fucking having a
mortgages.
job and like
Insurance.
fucking health, and like worrying about getting, having heart attacks and motherfucking like cancer screenings and doctor's appointments and taxes and all this other bullshit you got to deal with as an adult. Like, yo, I want to go outside and ride a big wheel, nigga. Like, let's do this.
I just want to go. I want to be.
I want to go play
to
on
a
the
court,
playground, man. You know what I'm
basketball
saying?
court.
Hell
and just Stay
yeah.
outside till the sun goes.
Just be outside when the street lights come on. You go inside to eat dinner and then go outside and play again with your boys outside at night. Like,
crazy, right?
that shit was dope. And now I'm like, yo, is my taxes filed?
Did I miss
Oh
anything?
my God, did I pay this year? Like, do I have to pay the government more money? Like, fuck that shit. I don't want to deal with that.
Can't tell me this ain't life.
Nah, man.
This
Life ain't
life,
about that, man. Life is about like all that childlike shit, like enjoying yourself, having fun. Like, that's what life is about. All this other extraneous bullshit is just bullshit. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that. I want to do the things I enjoy.
Sorry to get all like open and shit, but that's kind of that's the real love it. We got some young listeners I know for a fact that are like in high school.
Word.
Yeah, we got some motherfuckers in high school, and we had people going into high school to listen to this shit.
Hey, man, like, all I'm saying is maintain that childlike wonder and whimsy, man. Like, don't ever lose that. Even as an adult, bro. Like, you got to do things as an adult that just make you feel like a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, have that outlet.
I'm gonna send you that because I read something about that. where
Yeah,
like,
bro,
yo,
it's
still
important,
play,
man.
keep
It
being a
really
child.
is, because it keeps you sane, basically. Because like if you're just about your business all day, every day, and like you don't do things that you enjoy, it just makes you jaded and fucking pissed at the world. Like, who wants to be like that?
Whoever the teacher is, it's a damn. I have a hard time saying this word when I get all hyper.
Right.
It's a specific school.
Okay.
So whoever like the principal, the leadership group, and the teachers that came together with this idea,
Right.
It's fucking genius.
That is genius, man.
Genius.
Shout outs.
Again, if you're fucking down, anything going on, it's a private call. Call from your cell phone, 707-998-8410. And it's a plethora. It tells you, like, are you depressed? Do you want to hurt yourself? Press this number. Press that number. Press
Word.
this. And you just listen. I guarantee you, by like the 10th kid, whatever you got going on,
You
that
ain't
shit
even
gonna
think
come
about it.
off. Yeah, that shit will come off you, bro.
That's beautiful, yo.
You know
That's
what I'm
beautiful.
saying?
We need more shit like that in the world, y'all.
I wish we could patch in because y'all be like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I probably would be.
Ugh, God damn.
Because I'm an emotional motherfucker ever since the birth of my child, yo.
You've always said that.
I'm telling you, man, having kids like changes you. It really does. It's I mean, like, I was emotional anyway, just because the way I grew up.
Right.
If anybody knows my mom's, just knows, like, she just cries at the drop of a hat on all kinds of stuff, which is it's
no
awesome,
doubt.
man. Just because she's, she feels deep, and that's beautiful. And I'm in touch with that, but it's like after my daughter was born, homie, like,
A whole nother level.
oh my God,
I want
dog.
another
I thought I
level.
was hard at one point, and I was like, nah, you can't. Nah.
And you got a daughter.
I'm like, yo, like, commercials on TV.
Word.
It's over, bro. Like, some of it, like, You see them commercials where they like reunite like a parent who's been overseas
and
and
the
shit,
kid, yeah,
and the
yeah,
kid
yeah.
gets me every time. Man.
Yeah, that's me.
Or like somebody comes home and their pet reacts.
Yeah, and the dog's
fucking
retarded.
dog,
Yeah,
man.
the fucking dogs are retarded.
I'll be like,
can't
oh
sit
damn,
still.
that's beautiful, yo. Shit gets me, man.
All that. Yeah,
But
yo,
yeah, kids,
that's real shit.
they just have a way of changing how you look at the world, man. It's true.
Getting soft. Right?
Yeah,
This
well,
bitch,
hey, man, that's all right. I was hard for a little bit when I was younger. Not really. Not
I was
ever.
about to say I wasn't hard.
Never.
I was hard
Never.
for about 3 years playing football.
I was
Bro,
hard for about 1
Yo,
minute.
I saw the mic. He's like,
He's about
"Come on,
to
say it, bitch.
coming in with it.
Say it.
Boom.
Come on, so I can kill you."
Yeah, yeah.
I
Taylor's
was waiting for a pause.
I was
there.
going to say he was waiting for it. I'm like, I got you,
he's conditioning you not to
Oh,
pause, man.
Gotta be faster than that.
Yeah,
Gotta
oh
be
yeah.
faster than that.
Ooh, you almost had it.
Almost had it.
I fucking love that commercial.
Let me sneak one last one in for a segment.
All right.
It's a simple one.
do it.
NFL draft came by. They were doing like the personal workouts, things of this nature.
Right.
There's a linebacker from Michigan that came out. He tore his actual Achilles and ACL.
I heard about this.
But when you watch the video, it's disgusting what happened. So he's going through his drill. They're doing the ball drill where he's going left, right, up, down.
Right.
Comes, you see him tear it, falls on the ground.
Right.
No one goes and runs to him. Nobody says a word. The people go grab the football. The guys pick their stuff and just walk away. No one's running out.
They just
for a
leave
car.
him sit on the field?
Yep.
Yo, that's fucked up.
If you get some time, David Ajibos, I can't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Linebacker, supposed like top first round.
He
pick,
was,
something
he was
that.
like going to be up there in the
Tears his
draft
shit.
order.
And when it's I noticed it. They show it and the announcers are concerned for him.
Right.
But the people during the drills,
Like everybody
the
who's
one
doing
guy
their
just
job.
walks and grabs the football, walks away.
Doesn't
No
like help
one
him
runs.
up. Like
No.
nobody comes through and be like, yo, bro, are you okay? Like just lay
fucking
there.
disgusting.
That's
Disgusting.
terrible,
You would
man.
think if that happened, cut the feed.
Yeah.
Just cut the feed. The feed, it keeps going on, and I think SportsCenter cuts it. But no one runs to
You
him,
don't see
nothing.
anybody out
It's
there.
fucking disgusting. Maybe I'm just being a little emo with that.
Maybe
but I'm
I
like,
don't
that's
know, dog. But
disgusting.
usually you would figure they'd have doctors like right there. They would come out and try like they do on like regular football fields.
I see Taylor's face. Are you looking at that at all or no? Did you pull it? Could you pull it? It's like maybe a minute, if that.
That's rough, man.
Pull up David Ajibo's injury. I'm saying
Yeah, I
his
just-
name wrong. I think
it's-
the J's silent.
Oyabo or
Yeah,
Ojabo.
Oyabo. Yeah,
I
I
don't know
think
how
it's
to
that.
pronounce it either, but I know like he was like listed on a lot of boards like up in the
Yeah.
first round pick somewhere, man. So yeah, he's
It's-
supposedly a beast, but
I haven't watched enough of him. I didn't get a chance to sit there and look at some.
did
of the
they say?
kids.
Did they come out and say it was actual ACL or not
It's
ACL?
Achilles or ACL. He's done. He's
Yeah.
done. He's done. So he's gonna fall, kind of like Sidney Jones with us.
Yeah.
He's gonna fall second, third round.
Yeah, well,
sit him for
somebody
a
will
year.
still pick him, hopefully, and then he can come back out.
Well, hopefully it ain't Howie.
Well, no, why not? We be picking all the injured players all.
I'm scared of that shit right now. I'm scared. Did he find it? This thing, Taylor be on it
Yeah, I'm saying that's why he's the producer's favorite producer, baby.
like a fuck.
He be
He's
on that
definitely
shit.
doing the
Stream
ball drill.
85 plus channels and
Thumbs
save up to
up.
$500 a year.
And he's in pain. It's not like he tears it. Oh, he looks
Yeah,
soft.
like-
he's in fucking pain.
Is he like on the ground?
Oh,
writhing?
he's
I
on
hate-
the ground.
I hate watching that,
And
man.
the fucking the staff
With YouTube TV. Try it free.
like he's a fucking. You're literally fucking meat.
Hello viewers, welcome to AMW
hello,
Universal
hello.
Updates. I'm here
Oh,
with a
narrative
viral
showing it. This
video
was
of
video.
American football player
Yeah,
Ojabo.
this was not the video.
Michigan star David
I gotta
Ojabo
find. Hold on.
appears
Why did I
today.
keep this shit?
Michigan
I see.
edge rusher
Gotta be on
David
point with
Ojabo
that,
was
bro.
I
hoping
might
to
have one.
solidify his
Wasn't smart.
status as a
Like I said, I'm
first
just
round
speaking.
pick
I'm just
this
speaking because I
Friday.
want people to see
at his
this.
pro day.
And people talk about
Unfortunately,
football,
he
oh,
went
it's this,
down
it's that.
with
Nah,
what
man.
appears to
No,
be
You know
this
what
is
though?
bad.
They probably
What-
scrubbed that shit off the internet because they didn't want people to see how dirty and underhanded that shit was.
Is this at the top, the very top video with the arrow next to it, Taylor?
That's what we just did.
Damn. I'm gonna find that shit and send it to you. I'm
Yeah,
watching,
man,
I'm
look
gonna find
for it,
I'm
'cause
gonna find
I-
it when I don't expect it.
You know, that's the thing. Like, I hate watching people getting injured. Like, that's the
Mm-hmm.
worst thing. You know, because as we all know, like March Madness is going on. You remember when the one bull? It was like 4 or 5 years ago. There was a guy. I think it was
from Louisville.
Loyola
From Louisville.
Oh yeah, it was
From
Louisville. That's right.
Kevin
where
Ware
he was going, trying to close out,
snapped the shit.
snapped his leg,
Yep.
and they showed that shit
Yep.
on TV. I was like, oh my god,
That shit was bad.
It was real.
My
bad.
ex is from Louisville, so I remember that.
Oh yeah, that
I
was a
remember that.
nasty. Or like the thing with Alex Smith.
Oh,
When he broke his
yeah,
leg,
yeah,
and they
yeah.
replayed they replayed it one time, and then they're like, we can't
We
show
can't
this.
show that because this ain't for kids.
Yeah, I can't watch that stuff, man. That's rough.
I'm trying to find.
So
that
hopefully,
shit.
hopefully my man has a speedy recovery, man, because That's harsh when, especially being that young and like looking forward to being like a pro,
Mm-hmm.
and then like all of a sudden like stuff like that goes down. Why, it's not even on the field when you get drafted. It's like pre-draft doing a workout.
It's not a good look. Bro, your activity. Here we go. It's not a good look at
That's
all.
rough.
Like it's bad. Like
Oh,
it's
man.
really really bad. Like there's no emotion.
Nah,
Like I get in football. There's you have coach positions, things of that nature. These guys are just like fuck him. Like ball.
they're just on their job,
Next
yo.
drill.
Yeah, we
Fuck
gotta
him.
get the next guy up here because we're trying to run a drill.
He's a 21-year-old kid that probably just tore everything there.
Yeah,
Fuck y'all. Yo,
Yeah.
you good? What do you look? I don't even know what the fuck I do, but I know I
you
will
gotta
be right
go over there and
talking
be
to
like, yo, are you cool?
you. Find something I would like. What we got next? You want to move on to a different whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I
So-
think it's time not to feed them animals, bro.
Not to feed the animals.
Don't let's not feed them.
For somebody to drop us
Yes, sir.
situation with it. Come on. I thought I liked the video
Nah, you probably
because you
going.
can go back. I mean, nah. I
Where did you see this on? Do you
It was
remember?
on like it was a program called like the Black Russian page. It was some page. This might be it right here. What happens to the Black Reparation page?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn,
Yes.
dude,
I
look at
follow
you.
all types of
Wow,
shit.
brother.
If y'all if I could stuff, you'd be like, get
Nah,
the fuck out the studio.
Oh,
It's like
wow.
whatever.
nah. Again, I'm gonna phrase it last week. I'm
Well,
not gonna
dude,
yuck your yum, sir.
It's the preparation page. They be dropping knowledge. That was it right here. This is watch him fall. Yeah, Taylor's on it. You see him? He falls down.
Yeah.
Watch the guy just walk over. See how you see what's going on, right?
Yeah, he's like grabbing his
Watch
leg.
everybody.
Damn, he just walked past the ball,
Grabs
picks up the football.
Just by him. Walks by him. Then they cut the feed. That'd be
Damn.
disgusting.
Nobody
That's
went over
disgusting.
like, oh, hey, homie. Or like, it'd be one thing if he was just like sitting on the ground like, oh, I did something. He's grabbing his leg and he's yelling.
You can think maybe I'm overdoing this, but I'm not overdoing it, bro. That's not the way it's supposed to be.
Like I'm saying, like he didn't even look like he was like, you good,
he
homie?
grabs the football and walks opposite the
Yeah, he
like,
just
all right,
walks
kid,
walks right past him, dude. That's kind of rough,
You'll
man.
be maybe being a little too hyper. When I saw that,
Nah, dude.
it
That's just
fucked me up.
that's just it's tough, man. Like
Fuck me.
people just don't have common human courtesy to be like, you see
Quality
somebody
of life.
injured, man.
Yep.
Like go at least check on them. Shit.
You saw that though, Tay? Was I overdoing it with that? Do you think I was overdoing
No,
it?
that was the first time I saw it. That was
That's rough, man.
Taking a
Yeah.
smash. The magical powers of taking a smash
Yeah.
is what you can find
I
on
mean,
social
which-
media.
some of the greatest ideas have been birthed
Taking a smash.
from when people were taking a smash. I'm not gonna
See?
lie.
Oh shit, I'm about to drop shit.
I'm wondering how many like great songs were written on the toilet.
I would love that. Shit.
Can we conduct a poll? Can we
what was
find this
the
out?
movie with the Indian brother that time stopped and he took all the Beatles songs?
Oh,
and
it's called
finessed them?
Yesterday.
That was a good fucking movie.
I haven't
Did you
seen
see
that,
It's a
dog.
good movie.
I like the concept, so
I-
I have to. I want. That's one of the ones on the list I want to check out.
I watched it with some chick I was dating. And
Oh, see, that's a good date movie.
definitely was trying to get the yams, but I was like, relax. This was good.
This,
We'll
yeah,
just
we're
do it
gonna, we're gonna have to
after.
follow. We're gonna have to Netflix first.
Yeah.
the
and
chill
then we
comes
get
later.
To the chill afterwards, boo.
The chill comes later.
Let's finish this Sauvignon Blanc
Yes,
real
please.
quick. You know
Oh,
what I'm
you.
saying?
Oh, listen.
Oh, hell yeah. You like that?
Oh.
Goddamn right. My Reds, sir.
Okay, I
My
see.
Reds. Can
You
you,
didn't- you
cue
didn't-
us up?
Did
Tay?
you fuck with the Riesling? Get that dessert wine.
No,
Get the
that's-
sweetness.
Why the fuck is this shit so?
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
Yes, and that sound effect. You know what that means? It's time to don't feed the
fucking
animals. Yeah. Yes.
Where you want to go with this? What you want to start with?
First one I want to talk about is why is it
Oh shit.
that I cannot escape
What's
this motherfucking man named Tom Brady, bro? So for all y'all who don't know, Tom Brady has officially come out of retirement after 40 days in the can. This boy was like, "Oh, I gotta go deal with some family matters." Like
Yeah.
he got home, he was like, "These goddamn
kids? All this damn wanting
And then
shit
he's like, "Oh, I gotta stay here and actually talk to my wife." He's like, "No, I'm going back to football."
about shoes and modeling.
Yeah, I was like, "Nah, man." I'm like, "Word, really? 40 days, bro?"
What is a honey-do list? You
Yeah.
expect me to do this
Oh, you want me to fix what?
for you?
You need me to do what?
You know who I am, right?
He'd be like, "You know, I only eat avocados, right?"
Does Tom Brady have to get
Yeah,
busy with
does
a bitch? The
Tom
fuck?
Brady gonna have to choke a
Do I have to
bitch?
choke a bitch
Yo.
around here? Do you know who I
But
am?
for
boo?
real, man, like I know you said it.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, you said it.
What was that?
Yeah, you said it.
Okay, cool. Thank
I'm
you.
just like, yo, for like, I thought for sure, I was like, finally, I'm going to get through a whole season of football. You know, the last 20 years, I had to hear this motherfucker's name called every goddamn Sunday. And like, finally, it's over. Nope, back.
I'll preface why I thought he wasn't coming back, and I never said this.
What did you think?
What was the year Donovan McNabb tore his ACL and he had
the sports hernia?
Yeah.
I can't remember what year it was.
Does anybody remember this story?
Yeah.
He hurts himself, right?
Yeah, right.
Andy Reid gets on the phone and he calls a Hall of Fame quarterback. Hall of Fame quarterback says, "Y'all come back." Guess who the quarterback was?
Was it Brett Favre?
No.
Who was it?
Troy Aikman.
Get the fuck out of here.
I would like Taylor. Taylor, you could probably try to find out. Andy Reid called and Troy Aikman agreed. But they found he was going to unretire and play as a Philadelphia Eagle.
Out of here.
Yep.
Okay.
So from that's why I brought that up.
Is it a video or?
No, it seemed like a story. Andy Reid called, he agreed. But I think the year that was like we signed or AJ Feely, like the backup, which is
was
better
that when
than
Jeff
what we
Garcia came and played for us?
I think so. He was better than what we thought.
Yeah.
Nobody realized like, hey, this guy can still play.
Yeah, Jeff. That might have been when Jeff Garcia
He was
started.
like, get me Troy Aikman. And Troy was like, yeah, I'll come.
Okay. Hey, I'll come.
A player, those type of players that have that type of success,
Right.
all you got to do is make a call. And if it's the right situation, I'll come back.
Well, yeah. Like, I fully expected him to come back.
I expected. Now you sound like a fucking sports
Nah,
writer.
but it's like I didn't think it was going to be after such a short period of time. I see. No, Taylor's on point.
Yeah,
Man.
no, not a lot of people's story. It's one of those, if you know, you know.
That's news to me. Yeah, I gave him a call to come back out of retirement.
He called. He picks up. Yeah,
I'll be
hold
there.
on. This guy, I'm saying, if we still go to football,
Right.
scrap it.
Yeah.
But he said, "You'll come."
That's crazy. But I'm just like, man, I thought we were done, man. I thought it was over. And now I feel really bad for the homeboy who paid like $1,000 for
that
football,
ball.
for it was
Dickhead.
his final touchdown.
Did that ball lose? You think the ball lost worth?
Of course it lost worth.
I'm a dumbass. I'm like, did it lose worth?
Is it his last touchdown ever? No.
No.
Not anymore. So now that ball is worthless. You just paid $500,000 for a football that ain't worth shit.
His wife definitely divorced him.
I would have smacked. Look,
She
if
divorced
I will
him.
find somebody. I'll be like, look, Tom Brady owes me $500,000.
That's something. Playoff tickets?
Yeah.
Some shit, fam.
I'll be like,
Season
yo,
tickets?
let me get a ticket to your next Super Bowl appearance because you know it's going down.
What do you think with him? Is he going to be successful this
He's
year?
going to do exactly what fucking Tom Brady does every goddamn year
And what's that?
and piss me off, number one. Number two, he's just going to play ball like he always plays ball and be successful because that's what he does.
You got some high hopes for him.
Ever since, nah, man, it's not high hopes. It's just, I've watched the nigga for 20 years, dude.
It's been that long. Damn.
Yeah. Like, listen, you think about this, man. Calvin Johnson was drafted, played his entire career, retired, and got into the Hall of Fame. All in between when Tom Brady
was
started
still playing.
and retired.
Yeah, he's still playing.
So, like, this dude has been around for a minute, and I'm
Yes.
tired of it.
I'm so tired.
I was ready for the young bulls to step up. I was ready for other people to suck on somebody else's nuts besides this man. And they hear motherfucking Chris Collinsworth
I hate him.
and fucking Joe Buck, but oh, Tom Brady is this and fuck y'all. I
What are
hate
they
it.
now? I think they're Monday Night Football now.
I don't even know. I can't do it, man.
They just got promoted or they just signed with something. They are the creme de la creme.
That's the broadcast now?
Yeah. And I was just like,
Which one? Chris Collinsworth?
It's Joe Buck and somebody else. Joe
Buck-
Buck's a part of it.
Yeah, man. If I never have to hear that bull talk ever again, I'll be happy.
I hate Joe Buck. Chris Collinsworth can eat it.
Yeah, Chris Collinsworth. There's a fucking
Just eat it.
Facebook page that's called Chris Collinsworth should be fired.
Oh, the cringy shit when he was a guy.
No, this is just people who fucking hate him as a broadcaster.
I got
and
some shit on Chris
they want him to be fired. Oh, everybody got shit on Chris Collinsworth. He's a piece of shit.
He was a scrub ass wide receiver too.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
what fucked me up. He talks as if like he was this
He was-
fucking record breaking killer ass receiver. Fam,
I
he's a
mean,
scrub.
yeah, he's.
He's a fucking scrub.
I can't say it. I was gonna say it, but I can't say it. I was like, he was a white receiver.
I'm about
Like,
to say no. He's a white receiver.
but I mean, Cooper Kupp is a white receiver. That bull is fantastic.
Cooper Kupp a bad motherfucker.
He is a
Triple
bad
crown.
motherfucker.
Triple
I
crown.
think secretly Cooper Kupp has
Has a
some
little has,
vitiligo.
has 30. He might have 30% of nigga in it from
Somewhere.
somewhere. We don't know where.
No, I
but
feel
it's
White
more
man
than
can't
20.
catch balls.
Huh?
That's
How
the
many
white
wide
man
receivers
can't
They
catch
can't
balls.
besides
jump.
Adam Thielen?
Adam.
Besides
Thielen?
Adam Thielen and Wes Welker.
What? What's your name? The bull from
Robert
Patriots.
Gronkowski.
No, that's tight end wide receivers.
That's tight ends are different.
Wide outs. Wide outs.
Tight ends are
Said
different.
Thielen.
I said Adam Thielen.
He's not a tight
He's
end.
a bad motherfucker. Wes Welker was a bad motherfucker.
Kevin
for a white-
Curtis was good for a hot minute.
Stop.
He was good for a hot
Stop.
minute.
Jordy Nelson.
Okay, I'll give you Jordy Nelson.
Jordy
he was a bad
good.
motherfucker.
Well, he had Aaron Rodgers.
We're at
so.
3 now.
White man can't be great on the football field.
Remember?
Well,
what was
well,
they said in the longest yard?
it
This is how the
wasn't
white
us.
man runs
Yeah.
the ball.
It
This is how the
wasn't
white man
us.
does this with the ball.
That was
Fuck
Jimmy the
outta
Greek
here.
that said those things.
Yeah, right?
We're just perpetrating
what I'm
whatever
saying?
knowledge was dropped 20, 30, 50 years.
You're giving Tom Brady a lot of credit.
I'm not giving Tom Brady credit until he does something out of the ordinary for Tom Brady. That's when I'll be like, oh, he's falling off. I kept saying for the last like 3 years, like Tom Brady's gonna be shitty. Tom Brady's gonna be shitty. Tom Brady's gonna be shitty. Last year I was like, this nigga's 40. He's older than me.
Yeah, balling.
I was like, Tom Brady's gonna be shitty. What did he do? Led the league in touchdowns.
Facts.
Led the
5,000
league in yards.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Until he stops doing that, then Tom Brady's gonna be Tom Brady.
This is going to be your year. You're
I hope so.
You're
And then
gonna
I'm
like
gonna,
this year.
I'm gonna be up here licking my chops and being like, finally,
It's not going to be
father
easy.
time. I hope not.
It's going to be a bad one.
It's not going to be, man.
I'm going to call cornerback or safety.
Cornerback.
Cornerback blitz.
Hey,
blitz.
cornerback bitch.
I'm going cornerback blitz,
Okay.
safety blitz,
Nah.
or defensive end breaks clean.
You can't touch him.
It's these young
You
kids.
can't touch him.
It's worth. Okay. I'm telling you what's going to happen.
They literally changed the rules of how you can hit a quarterback because
You
somebody
will
hit
hit
him.
him. They will take the fine, and that is it.
You can fall into him and get a 15-yard
A
penalty.
kid is going to level him, and that's it, where he's not getting up.
Okay, we'll see.
And that's it.
Them avocados do work. son.
Over.
That avocado, whatever his diet is, that boy's gonna pop right back up like nothing happened and throw 4 touchdowns afterwards.
Are we at 18 games this year or 17?
18?
Over,
No.
under? I want to say 18 because
Not
we
this
got
year.
into the playoffs with what?
It was 17 games this year.
So 17.
It's 17.
Where are you? Over or under 17 games for him playing?
I'm gonna say over.
I'm going under.
We will see.
He
We
ain't
will
playing
see.
the full season this
All right,
year.
man. You say this, and I should take your word for it because the things that you do say generally
and
come
shit
true.
be right. I'm like, I'm
Generally
right more than
comes
I'm
true.
wrong. Now that I have a platform to say these things.
But as I've said, man, like I've seen enough football with Tom Brady
Mm-hmm.
to know that like Tom Brady going Tom Brady till Tom Brady don't Tom Brady.
Football is a young man's sport. You can cheat the system. You can circumvent the work.
I believe it.
Football, you're going to pay the price.
Father Time wins 100% of the time.
And I hope I'm not wishing a bet on Tom Brady, but at
No.
some point, you got to stop being greedy.
Just
You're not bigger
retire,
than the
bro.
game.
You're not.
Step
You've
the
done
fuck off.
everything.
When he won that last Super Bowl, that was it. That was it. Go into the fucking
Ride
sunset.
off into the sunset like
That's
the
it.
end of a cowboy movie and
That's
call it a day.
That's it. But now I'm bigger than the game. Fuck Tom Brady. Got to play the 45.
I'm just like, yo, like,
Bugging.
and that leads me to believe like there's some kind of like issue the bull has that he can't do anything other than football.
when he loses, what does he do?
He gets pissed.
He doesn't talk to people. He literally storms
He
off
gets
like
depressed.
a little bitch. I'm taking
Like-
my ball. I'm going home.
Like my man got compulsions, and I mean, like that's what you want in a good quarterback. You want a guy who lives and dies on the field. But like, bruh, you've won 7 titles. You've gotten pretty much every accolade a quarterback can win as a professional athlete in football. Like you can't do anything else except for be the oldest motherfucker ever to play the game.
And that's all I think he wants to do.
And I mean, like, he is now, isn't he?
yeah. Who's the
No,
oldest?
it was Gary. It was Gary Anderson.
The kicker.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The fuck.
Gary Anderson, because he was like 47, I think, when he retired.
And
finally.
I fucking hate him because he fucked the Vikings up.
But
against
that's the thing, like
Giants.
that dude, like you
Jesus.
can be a kicker and do that because nobody gives a shit about kickers.
Yeah. Well, back then they did. Kickers actually got hit back in the day.
Well, but I mean, like kickers won a lot of games too. They don't get credit for a
this
lot
is
of
true.
shit.
So to your point, Tom Brady, Adams, and it's here.
Exactly.
He won like 3 of them fucking things.
Exactly.
Hey, GOAT, continue to do GOAT shit, but Father Time's undefeated.
I'm still gonna
we
be
will
mad
see.
at you. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not mad. He gonna get his fucking clock clean. I can't wait
Well,
for
we'll
it.
see. We will see. See,
We
he got me all flustered and shit. Can't even talk. We'll see.
Where you want to go next?
Let's see. Speaking of, let's stay in football.
Talking
about your boy.
again. Once again.
Talking about your boy.
Nicodemus.
Yes.
Nicodemus.
So as most of y'all know, Deshaun Watson beat the case. We talked about it a little bit last week. Now
All those hussies.
it turns. Oh,
Those hussies.
damn! You gonna get a lot of owners throwing at your
not.
ass,
No,
bro.
they're not. No,
But
they're not.
now,
Hussies.
hussies.
Shit. Harlots.
Oh my! Well,
Shit.
I never
Well, clutch your pearls.
clutch them pearls because
Take the paycheck.
Deshaun Watson going to Cleveland, baby.
I'm praying for that nigga.
Yo, he gonna ball out. You got fucking Jarvis Landry out there now, or not Jarvis? What's his name?
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
They cutting off. It's the run game with him and the play action.
Nick Chubb, man. Look,
Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
could you like, yo? You see how they like could run the ball with fucking Baker Mayfield being a threat? Like Deshaun Watson is athletic as fuck.
Shout out to my man B Clutch out in Ohio. He has a podcast. Shout out to the You Heard podcast. We definitely gonna get you on. I was rapping with him last night, and I was like, "Yo, what's the vibe in Cleveland?" He was like, "Nigga, we are fucking hype."
I bet.
And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You don't think?" He said, "Fam, the system's perfect for him. We
It
run the
is.
ball, play action heavy, and the thing is that we were successful with Baker Mayfield. Deshaun Watson can do." The left side of his body is more athletic than that Baker Mayfield's whole body.
That is very true.
It was like, oh shit.
But
What's the but?
But-
he had problems. What
no,
this?
no. I'm not even talking about that. He's been out of football for 2 years.
He's a kid. He's a kid.
26.
He's a kid.
Yeah, he's young.
He's about to get his prime now.
But this is Cleveland.
Cleveland's actually they're successful.
But this is Cleveland. Cleveland has a way of really like,
It's a total bowl.
especially with quarterbacks.
It's a total bowl.
So
This
I'm
is
not
true.
wishing any ill on the bull. I'm happy that things worked out for him. That he's able to play football. I just hope he don't get fucked up out there in Cleveland, bro.
I said I'm praying for him because I still in my mind it's like, yo, it's
Yeah.
Cleveland.
I'm gonna pour out some liquor for him later on.
There's something I haven't figured out where these dots connect or where they go. Because
Okay.
remember, he had a no trade clause.
He waived it.
He waived it to go play Cleveland, not Atlanta,
Do you
not
know-
Carolina,
Nah.
not Miami.
I just saw John and like it
about
was
to say?
a meme and they were like, yeah, Cleveland calls up. He was like, yeah, here's what we're gonna offer you. He was like, nah, I'm waiting for these other teams to call me. Here's something else. We're gonna give up these picks. Now I'm waiting for some other team to call me. Here's this John. Now I'm waiting for some other team to call me. He was like, all the contract is fully guaranteed. He was like,
Nigga,
"Dog
we made
pound!"
it. Nigga, we made it.
Yeah, I was like,
237.
237 million. Every
Pay that
last
man.
dollar is guaranteed.
What was the Russian and the rounders? Pay that man his money.
man his money.
money.
Yo,
Fucking right.
all guaranteed. Like this is like in football, that is unheard of.
For a
black
black quarterback. Right. It's fucked up. We both said it.
Unheard
A
of.
black quarterback.
And they was like, we're giving you all these
for
dollars.
5 years.
Yeah.
At 31, if he can stay up,
He'll
he
be
has
up there.
one more contract.
I mean, he takes because he got his ass beat in Houston, and he popped back up every time. So, I mean, he did have that one injury he came back from, right? So, I mean, Cleveland's offensive line is pretty good. They should keep him clean.
What I would suggest for people to do right now, FanDuel, I don't encourage gambling. Don't gamble. But if you'd like to take a wager on
Make that
something
paper.
or look into it, try to find the odds on him for MVP. Try to find the odds for them having a winning record, for them to win, what is that, the AFC East?
Yes, I believe so.
AFC East, playoffs. Try to find some prop bets now while the numbers are still fucking high in your favor.
So,
try to lay a parlay on it.
does Cleveland win that division this year?
Who's in that division? Buffalo, them.
I don't need Pittsburgh.
Close, not.
Buffalo's not. So, Baltimore,
Steelers.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Who's one more team?
I think
Steelers.
I said that
Colts, right?
Pittsburgh.
Colts, right? No.
No, they're Central.
Yeah. North.
Who you got? Who you got? I know you got the group. We got Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Indianapolis. It's all defensive teams. The Bengals and the Bengals. I actually think the Browns and the Ravens come out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamar's
Lamar
due for
got a
one.
chip on his
He's
shoulder,
due for
man.
one.
He's
Yeah,
mad.
he's due for one. And with
AFC North.
AFC North, okay, what we got?
Yeah, no, you guys are right.
We got it right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still. If I could find again, I'm only going to do it if I can put props on the Bengals. It will be like Deshaun Watson MVP, winning the AFC East, first round playoffs. Like I would find that and put like $50 and just see where it goes.
You think Deshaun's getting MVP?
I think it'll be enough. If the team wins and a winning record and they beat these teams, why wouldn't he be?
It's a tough division, man.
Ryan Tannehill was talked about as an MVP.
Ryan Tannehill bought a little bit until he didn't.
So, just until he didn't. That is not MVP,
Yeah,
sir.
no, I'm
That's
saying.
not MVP caliber.
But yeah, I get it.
I'm just saying to
He's
just
got a chance.
for a prop, just put some money in.
Yeah,
10,
why
20
not?
bucks, put it down.
See what you can get off it. That's cool.
I still don't understand why he chose Cleveland. I get it. I mean, well, you know what?
You know exactly why he chose
237 million reasons
Cleveland,
why.
boy. 237 million
guaranteed.
reasons. All guaranteed.
I want my chip with the dip. Bitch.
Not oh, we'll give you this amount and then
150
you have to work for
guaranteed.
no,
you getting all that.
you getting all this.
That-
he
yo,
was like, okay.
that nigga said, what?
He was like, bye, Houston.
1 plus. Look, 12. I can't tell you what 12 plus 12 is, but
Yeah.
I know
Oh, no, he's a
237
smart
million
brother.
guaranteed. Done. The nigga said
You know-
dog pound.
Yeah, you know why? He got to pay out all his civil cases. So
Man, he
got to
already
get all
cut
that
the check to
paper.
those fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Now he got all the cakes. And
He
can eat 'em
recouped
too.
his money.
Yeah.
He beat the system. Fuck you, Bob McNair. Whatever.
Well,
That's his name. Guy from
yeah,
Texas.
that's the
You
owner.
tried it. You tried it.
All I'm saying is too, man, like some other shit might pop off because you fucked with the owner, man.
Go to Cleveland. Cleveland is perfect. There's nothing to do in Cleveland. There is no
That's where people disappear, bro.
no doubt. Johnny Manziel definitely got the fucking trouble
I mean,
in Cleveland.
yeah,
He found
did.
coke and problems
He
there.
you can find
Yeah.
whatever you want there.
Yeah.
bro. You got enough money. You
Deshaun,
good, yeah.
listen to me, sir. I had your back this whole time. Other niggas, other people didn't want to touch it. They thought you was hot as fish grease and said, no, the man ain't doing
is
it.
hot.
He gonna beat the case. He gonna bust ass.
He's not
Stay.
listening.
He is listening. I'm gonna tag him. He's listening.
We'll get him in.
Do your shit, man. Don't upset the Matrix again. You got
Get
your money.
married.
Ball right.
Have a baby.
Right. Play football.
Buy some dogs. Don't kill them like Michael Vick.
Damn, he didn't do that.
I'm just saying,
I
don't
hate
do
you.
that.
He didn't kill the dogs.
Have the perfect family life.
Play football.
Ball out.
Why are you hating? Tell somebody he ain't listening. You don't know that shit.
He might
hater.
be.
You a fucking hater.
I know Deshaun Watson's second, third
Man, he's a
cousin.
fucking hater.
You know what I'm saying? He is listening. Damn, he was like,
I'm
he's
sure
not
the last
listening.
thing Deshaun's looking for other people's opinions right
That's very true.
My opinion, because I had his back.
You did.
That was my man.
You did.
Deshaun Watson was that shit. I love
100%
him.
of the time. I'm not gonna lie.
I
You was
love
out
that
here,
dude.
You did say it.
Everybody, no, Deshaun, he's tainted. He's this, he's bad. That dude's gonna beat the case, and he's gonna give his ass to all y'all to kiss. MVP.
Now, you better win. That's all I'm saying.
Just get him
Because
to the playoffs.
the second he stops, the second something bad goes down, you know, all them people in Cleveland's gonna be like, "Oh, I wish Baker Mayfield was still here." Especially because the Bull's black, man.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Still remember when they picked him. I said, why?
Because he was boisterous.
Oh, fuck it. I'm not gonna say
had
fuck
that-
him.
he
I like
had that-
his moxie. That's
He
about
had,
it.
yeah, he had
That's
that.
about
He
it.
had that
Moxie.
brother attitude.
Moxie. Yeah,
definitely
he has
got that moxie.
charisma. He's the overachiever.
He got flavor.
He
what
was.
it is.
You ever see the a couple years ago he played at Oklahoma?
Yeah.
There was like this dance thing where like all the brothers was killing and the one white boy comes out and he semi kills it.
Yeah.
That was him. I didn't realize it was Baker Mayfield.
He got a little. He got
Then he gets drafted by Cleveland.
a
They
taste of
take
the
some
adobo
pictures.
on him. Just a little taste.
He got some paprika. I don't know
Yeah,
about
what I'm
adobo,
saying.
no
He
sazon.
got a little bit of sazon on there.
I like him because he's overachieved. Everybody said he couldn't do something, and every time he was told he couldn't do it, he did it. So I'll give him.
Well,
that
that's the thing.
kudos.
I don't understand why they just kicked him to the curb like that. Like
He's
you
not
just
good.
You just won a playoff game against your division rival.
He's
Like
not good.
everyone that you couldn't do it against.
He's not good.
All right. Well,
To me, he's not good.
I mean, he's good enough to win a playoff game.
Deshaun Watson will win you a playoff game.
We'll see.
You see this? You hear the hate?
There
you
ain't
hear
no
the
hate.
You hear the hate, Deshaun?
There ain't
I'm
no
with
hate.
you.
I can
I'm a
guarantee-
Cleveland
Hey, hey,
Browns
hey,
fan.
hey, hey,
exactly.
I'm a Browns fan now.
That team on paper has all the talent that they should win the division. Because none of
Heard it
other
first.
than the Ravens, who else?
Round and pound, baby. Back to our thing of run the
ball.
football.
Yeah, run the
the
ball.
football.
Run the ball, nigga.
They gonna run the ball.
They are hard.
Hurt deep.
Yeah, deep.
Oh, deep.
Run it deep.
Consensually.
You heard this. Remember
With
this.
consent.
Remember with a lot
Yes.
of consent, not in the back door either. But
No.
remember this, Taylor. Remember this.
Not that there's anything wrong.
Remember.
Oh,
He on it today.
did we just learn something?
Get right. I think
believe
we
we
did.
did. I think
I'm
we
trying to
learned.
support Cliff.
You know what I'm saying? All I want my kudos when this dude rips off and tells the NFL kiss his ass.
Okay.
He's putting the NFL on fucking waiver or on whatchamacallit. I'm
On
back,
notice?
bitches.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm a Browns fan.
Okay, well, be a
I'm
Browns
a Browns fan.
You can see on my hat right
I'm
here.
still go Birds.
Never.
But my if I'm going to watch another team, I'm watching the
You
Cleveland
know
Browns.
what? I mean, they're
I'm
going
gonna
to be
watch the
interesting.
Browns.
They're definitely going to be interesting. So we'll see what happens.
Let's
man.
go, Deshaun. You know what I'm saying?
I would love for him to
No, you
definitely be
don't.
successful. Yeah, I
No,
do.
you
I want to
don't. No, you
look.
don't.
He's
You want him
black.
to lose.
I want him to be
Prove
successful
your point about
as
all
a black.
all
no.
the white people telling
I
me he
want
did
a
this, he
black
did that.
quarterback
No,
to
you
be
don't.
successful.
No, you don't.
Who's not named
You don't.
Russell
Deshaun
Wilson or
Watson.
Patrick Mahomes.
Deshaun Watson. You don't want Deshaun Watson.
I want
Hater.
Deshaun Watson.
No, you don't.
You know why I want to be? I
Why?
want to be Deshaun's friend so he could take me out because he got all that 237 million.
I wouldn't go out with him.
I would just to see exactly what's the news all about, Deshaun?
what is your? We don't kink shame here, but what are you into?
Is it for?
son?
Is all the things I'm hearing about for real?
With all these masseuses, like in tickle certain places? I mean, if you do that, you do.
I mean,
we don't kink shame
that's
here.
just- I'm not going yuck yo yum, homie.
Yuck you. That might be the name of the episode.
Yeah, okay.
Don't yuck the yum.
Don't yuck your yum. I like it.
No doubt. See
All
what we
right.
do? Make it magic. Magic. Voila.
Thought
bitches.
processes. You see
Voila,
how it works here on
bitches.
Driving in the Right Lane, y'all. You just see it.
Where you want to go next? Probably got one more, two more.
Let's do
That's it.
this. I mean,
We'll
if
keep
we're
it
gonna do
quick.
one more, let's do the big one and talk about Ken Griffey Jr.'s.
Ah,
Since we just talked about $237 million,
how about that?
let's talk about other millions of dollars that players who are not playing anymore are making. This is
You want
crazy.
this? You want this? I got-
cue it up, bro. This is all you. I want to lay it on me, Cliff.
Good afternoon, bitches.
Yes.
My name is Clifford Sykes.
Financial Corner with Cliff
Cliff Sykes.
Sykes.
It's count your fetty with Cliff. Count your coins with Cliff, bitches.
Count your coins
It's a
with
me,
Cliff.
me doing this. You fucking right.
It's Cliff's Coin Counting Corner, baby.
So this is only going to be this very pertinent information for a certain demographic. If you are 35 and older, the names you hear, you should remember.
Yes.
We're going to start off with a fun, lovable guy who played with Barry Bonds in the Pittsburgh Pirates. He played for the Mets, played for the Cardinals.
Got paid by
I
the
swore
Mets.
he played for the Phillies.
Nah.
He never did. Yeah, he
Nah.
never did. The guy's name is Bobby Bonilla.
Bonilla.
Bobby Bonilla has become infamous for a certain day in July. I want to say
Nah,
July 7th.
It's June 1st, I believe.
Oh, okay, well, a day in the summer.
It's June. I think every June 1st is Bobby Bonilla Day.
Bobby Bonilla Day. So what happened with Bobby Bonilla? At one point, he had a pretty decent contract, but he was no longer able to compete at a high level in baseball. His agent and him talked with the franchise and said, hey, we would like to defer or push some payments back on this. We don't want to take all your money. We just want our money.
Right.
And the team said, you know what? Cool.
Sounds great.
We are going to defer some money here. You are owed this. So check it out. We are going to push this contract back until what,
I think
2035?
it's 2035.
Jesus Christ. And you will gain interest. It's not that much money.
Nah.
No interest at all. Bobby Bonilla every year cashes a paycheck for up to, what is it, 1.5?
1.2.
$1.2 million for doing absolutely fucking
Sitting
nothing.
on his ass
Genius.
every June 1st, my
Is it?
man.
It's not adjusted for inflation though.
It's no, it's not for inflation.
it's
because
still-
it will be
He's
still
losing money.
But he's still getting
technically,
$1.2 million.
It's still 1.2 that just comes. Pause. Like, but you know what I'm saying? It's a
No, I
pause.
don't know what you're saying because you
Okay,
said
well
pause.
you're based off inflation. I'm not taking inflation. Inflation affects us, not them.
Yeah, it's still $1.2
wealthy
million.
people.
If you put that in an account somewhere, it's
Still
gonna-
1.2.
It's going to gain whatever the interest rate is in that account. And
You wouldn't. So if you woke up every July or June and you had 1.2 every June,
If I could sign the contract and say adjusted for inflation at the time,
you
then
would do
yes.
that? Yeah.
of course you have the knowledge you have now. But that back in the day, he didn't adjust
Inflation's
for inflation.
been around forever.
But they
Not
don't
for
ever
them.
adjust for wage
Not
inflation.
for millionaires. Like and baseball players are high tier millionaires.
Yeah.
those
I just
contracts
want
are
look.
crazy.
I just want my scratch. Like I don't care if
Facts.
it's adjusted for inflation or not. Like that's still 1.2 million.
Mr.
every
Penny
year.
Professor here. Well, just
I mean, like I like what Taylor is saying because that's a great financial.
Because he's losing money.
He is losing. But it's still
He's losing
1.2
what he's
million.
owed.
Is he?
for
Yes.
over for 28 years.
Yeah,
He's-
the inflation
okay,
amount over that
okay,
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? Since you're saying that, over because he stopped playing 04, 31 years.
Was it 04 or 08?
It's 04 or 08. It's still 20 plus years
I can't remember exactly.
of $1 million. That's not even $1 million because they're taking a half. All right, Taylor. God damn, he's like, yeah,
See?
bitch, yeah, bitch.
We should call this Taylor's financial corner.
I'm about to
Shit.
say, I don't even know what the fuck you rhyme with money with T to go with Taylor because I would definitely relinquish that to him.
Yeah, I don't know.
But the
You
brother,
just give me money.
no, give the man his money. But he
Pay
gets
what
$1
he
million every June and July for doing absolutely fucking nothing. Now that's one baseball player.
Can I get some of that?
I'll give me 20,000. I'm good
I mean,
with
yeah,
that.
Just drop it in my account every year for not doing shit. I'll gladly take it.
The second baseball player like we said, if you're a certain age, you should know this. This guy affects me a little more because he's my favorite baseball player of all time.
Had one of the best fucking swings
Swings?
of all time.
Him and Jim Edmonds. That's just me. Prettiest swings ever.
Yeah, Ken Griffey's swing is nice.
Beautiful. Ken Griffey Jr., a.k.a. Kid Thunder. As of this year, he is the 6th highest paid person on the Reds 2022 payroll.
This year.
And he hasn't played baseball since when?
2011, is it?
He will
2010?
stop 2010.
Yeah.
Kind of the same ordeal with them. He receives $3.59 million until when?
I think it's like
2024.
Okay.
It started, he receives basically $3.6 million every season from 09 to 2024. That sounds about right. 3.6 ain't that bad of a number.
1.2 ain't bad either.
I like 3.6. That's three. That's 2 more times than 1.2.
That's very true.
I like that.
But I mean, I'm not gonna not take anything.
I'm about to say I'll take all that.
Just give me shit.
How's that sound, Taylor? For inflation, 3.6.
If it's adjusting for inflation, yeah.
Fucking tension
This dude, I'm saying, man.
He's on
It's
it.
a
Like,
lot of
what?
money.
I'm
gonna have to get with you. I want to see pick your brain about some portfolio stuff later.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm taking an
I'm
L,
not a financial advisor.
Okay.
but I know inflation.
Not
real.
officially.
Inflation's
but
real, bitches.
I may come to you for some financial advice.
This is going to sound fucked up, but there's a tone to this. There's a tone. I'm going to make a correlate. The two players we're talking about just so happen to look like Chris and I.
Yes, sir.
They're African American players. They both play baseball. Baseball is probably one of, or if not, the most lucrative sports you can play as a professional athlete because it's fully guaranteed contracts.
Yep.
Hockey and baseball. That's where and basketball. That's where you want to go and you play your fucking game. The third guy we're going to talk about is Spencer Haywood. No, we'll do him last because he's the actual.
He's the opposite.
Yeah, you don't want to do this. So the third person we're going to talk about, his name is Mario Lemieux. If you don't know who he is, Mario Lemieux played for the Pittsburgh Penguins from the time I was a fucking kid until forever.
He was one.
Did you know this, Taylor, about Mario Lemieux and how he became a billionaire?
I don't know him.
Okay, so this is a little different. We just talked about baseball players receiving back-end interest, or what's a certain type of
It's deferred contracts.
Compounded interest?
I forget what it's called.
It's something. Compounded interest. Yeah. It's compounded interest. So with this, basically Mario Lemieux he won. He's the shit. He broke a lot of fucking records. The Pittsburgh Penguins had actually filed for bankruptcy over 3 times in his playership or while he played for that franchise. They actually owed players money that had retired everything else.
Right.
The Pittsburgh Penguins owed him $32 million. Here's where I'm trying to make a correlation here, and it's so weird how this happens with ownership and certain players.
Word.
Mario Lemieux said, hey, it's cool. You owe me 32? Nah. Front me 20. I'm going to go ahead and put this ownership group, and we're going to buy the franchise from y'all, and we're going to be good. And they said, yeah, sure, no problem, Mario. Just like that. Just happens because you're you, and we trust you, Mario.
I like the cut of your jib.
I like the way you think, right.
I like
the way you fucking think. He linked up with a bunch of millionaire investors that just flip and like kind of what the Sixers are doing. They flip the product for a fucking gain and they go. Basically, him and 5 other guys put their money down. They bought the fucking Penguins. Now, by doing that at the time, they had filed for bankruptcy. The Penguins hadn't drafted Malkin. They hadn't drafted Sidney Kidd. They hadn't drafted the goalie. That's the shit. Forgot his fucking name. The goalie's name?
No.
Penguins.
I don't know anything about hockey.
Jean-Paul. The goalie was the shit.
Okay.
But they drafted
The right temperature?
what?
Sean Paul?
Jean-Paul.
I didn't get no.
Taylor got jokes, man.
Yeah, I'm like, what? But they drafted the right players for cornerstone pieces, and they won. I want to say 2 or 3. They won 2 or 3 Stanley Cups. Right. This is also done before these leagues were given their own contracts. So there was no NHL Network when he bought the franchise.
Right.
There was no NFL TV. Right. There was no D League. He bought this team for the low. When they started to win, they were literally printing fucking money. He is responsible for the longest home sellout streak in NHL history. I'd like to say it was 152 straight. That's unheard of for hockey.
I mean, yeah.
$20 million turned into this guy selling or about to sell the fucking Penguins for up close to about $1 billion that they're going to cut and move between 5 fucking people. $20 million. Now, that type of respect or financial literacy,
right? That's
the difference between a Bobby Bonilla's agent, a Ken Griffey's agent, and a Mario Lemieux's agent.
Well, I mean,
and ownership playing ball.
You know what I mean? It's it goes to show you that as a young person out there, become financially literate. Just learn as much as you can about money and finance
'Cause
and
if
business,
not, you gonna get
because you
raped.
never know. Making one move could set you up literally for life.
And here's another reason why you need to be financially literate. The last name we're going to give you, his name is Spencer Haywood.
Spencer Haywood.
Spencer Haywood at one point was a consensus #1 pick. I want to say like in the 1975. I forgot
Yeah,
the year, but it's
I
an
think
older draft.
Definitely in the 70s.
At this time, the NBA or professional athletes weren't multimillionaires. They were high thousandaires. They would have to take second and third jobs in the offseason and do things, but they did for that time because inflation wasn't such a big thing at that time. Inflation was minimal at that time, Taylor, right? So they made pretty good money. Spencer Haywood, and how professional athletes ate was through shoe companies, endorsements, and branding deals.
Yes.
At this point, you have to factor in the 70s. What was that? Converse.
That was
like
the biggest
Puma.
one.
That's
Pony.
it. Pony.
Remember ponies?
Hell yeah, I remember ponies.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah. A tonic. Shit like that.
Oh,
Asics.
shit. Asics. Well, that's like soccer shit.
Well,
though.
didn't they have basketball sneakers? Like low tops? Because they played in low top sneakers back in the
I
day.
mean,
dog.
some dudes did. I don't know. Like,
It's fucking
but
crazy.
I know Converse was the biggest.
Converse was the big one.
Yeah.
So
They were like the basketball shit.
Spencer Haywood was offered 6 figures from this company or that company. An upstart company out of Beaverton, Oregon,
What is the name of this said company?
Nike.
Oh, really? The Nikkeis?
And yeah, Nikkeis, Nikikis, whatever the fuck you want to
know
call
what I
it.
mean. Swoosh.
They go to Spencer Haywood and say, we only have about $25,000 or $30,000 we can give you. But we will offer you up to 25% of ownership or stake in the company itself. Didn't take that deal. I think he signed for $100,000. I forgot what Converse. If he would have taken that deal at that time, he would be worth $8.4, $8.8 billion today.
Learn about business.
Y'all fucking money. He took
Do it.
$100,000 because, and it's a shame because coming from where we come from, you don't know what the fuck compounded interest is.
$100,000,
It's
especially
a lot of
like,
money.
for a brother coming out of like wherever he came
Man,
from
in the 70s.
in the 70s is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. 25% stake. He'd probably be fucking at one point like majority owner,
Hell
depending on how
yeah,
that fucking
bro.
company gets cut up.
I mean, he would have had a good come up. That's for damn sure.
Was I wrong with that 8.4, 8.8 billion at all, Taylor, or no?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I thought you
It's
were
got to
looking
be
at that.
No.
for
You look at the game.
25%. Yeah, Nike being as big as it is, and how many
Mm-hmm.
like endorsement deals that they sign with different people, and all the money that they're raking in worldwide. Yeah, $8 billion is probably on point.
That was before the Michael Jordan. That was before the Michael Jordan
Yeah.
momentum. That was before the Charles Barkley momentum. Like all the sneaks you can think of, the Bo Jacksons, like the Hirachi, like these sneaks weren't even out yet. And this guy
he could have
just
been.
took
He probably could have had like the first like
Wave
endorsed,
sneaker or something like
the
that.
first,
Yeah,
like,
his own
sponsored
platform.
shoe.
But those names, if you just went on a rabbit hole with money and just laugh about certain things, and if you just have an idea, what was the guy from Facebook?
Oh, there was a mural painter.
Zuckerberg.
Nah, there's this mural
Got one
painter.
for
His
you.
name was I believe it was David Cho.
Mm-hmm.
He's a graffiti artist, paints murals. He was offered to come in and paint a mural at the Facebook office. He gave him a quote, said something like the amount of work that he would do would probably cost him around $60,000 to do what they wanted him to do. So the guy was like, well, we could either pay you out 60 G's or we could give you stock options. And he took the stock options. So then I believe the year was 2011, 2012, I can't remember, don't quote me on it, when Facebook went public and they came through and they went out, I guess it was like $38 a share. His stock options translated into $31 million or $221 million. So you got commissioned to do a painting that would have cost 60 G's if you took the money up front. You took stocks. He had to wait like 4 years for it to turn around, but he got paid $231 million.
Mama, we made it.
I'm like, learn about business.
The monies.
Look for companies that are on the up and up, on the come up. If they offer you deals like that, the money may be enticing at first, but a windfall could come your way if you're smart with it and you get with the companies that are actually doing some work out there. Like the Nikes, like the Facebooks, like all that type of stuff, man. And that's like shit I wish I knew when I was young. Like I would have definitely been more like involved in the stock market and stuff and put money in that kind of thing. Because you're making your money work for you. You don't have to work as hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a job, you pay your bills, but then you throw this stuff on the back end and just rake it in, bro. So there's people out here, doing work, and I'm struggling my ass off trying to make ends meet, baby.
That make two of us.
I wish I was more financially literate. That is facts. 100%.
Never take the liquid. Always negotiate. What is it? You don't get what you want. You don't get what you're offered. You get what you negotiate.
Yeah.
So always look on the back end. Take some cash.
It depends.
Take some cash.
It's got to be the right situation. But
Yeah.
if you know a company's out there doing their work,
Yeah.
take that.
The
Take
back
some
end.
points on the back end, man.
Take the points on the back.
Because that shit's gonna last you a long ass time.
Don't be Spencer Haywood, please.
Please don't.
Be Mario Lemieux.
Financially literate, kids.
Be Bobby Bonilla, even though
Yes.
he's losing money with interest.
He's still getting $1.2 million
a
a
lot
year.
of fucking money. Just,
I'm sure he's investing in something and getting that interest and inflation rate
I
back
hope
somehow.
he is. Shit.
I mean, yeah, he owns businesses and shit. Like, the dude is not hurting for anything. He's probably sipping Mai Tais on the beach somewhere.
I would hope not. You hear
Chilling.
a lot of those guys be fucked up with their
Well,
money.
I'm saying, like, if you getting dropped to 1.2 every year and you still not being able to make ends meet, like, something's wrong with you.
With you.
So,
You want to squeeze the last one in before we go?
do we have time for it?
Netflix.
Oh yeah, hit that.
Hey, stop spreading y'all Netflix passwords, logins, and shit like that.
Nah,
Netflix want they straightening now, bitches.
fuck that.
Basically, they've ran a probe, or they're probing now to see
They're starting
the
an
most
initiative.
used, the most used passwords and logins. And what is the fee? If you come up under that login or that probe,
I don't remember.
they're going to charge you $3 and then some type of other penalty
Fees.
afterwards. So you might as well just sign up for the fucking thing anyway.
Here's what I'm saying.
That shit sucks.
How much money is Netflix making?
Are they turning a profit? I heard they weren't.
I mean, they're not as big of a profit as they were,
Right.
because there's a lot more competition nowadays.
HBO Max.
These fools are still out here making bank, man. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
This is just a way for them to come up on some more cash because they're struggling a little bit.
Well, y'all keep hiking the fucking
I'm
prices
just
up.
saying, man, like, people out here just sharing their Netflix passwords.
Willy-nilly.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
got it.
Because, some people just want to watch one or two. I don't want to pay $15. However, it's $15 right now. It used to be $8. I think.
I thought it was. I got some. I remember $24.99.
I don't know what it is,
I was
but
like,
it's
I
way
ain't
more
paying
than
that.
it used to be.
Yeah.
And, like, people don't want to pay that much money to go and binge our show and then cancel their
for 2
subscription.
months, and then I gotta wait another year.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, like, let people share. You guys are making enough money. Stop being capitalist pigs and let motherfuckers just live, man. Shit.
Remember how Netflix started? I know you remember that story.
Yeah, we used to get DVDs in the mail, nigga.
No, like how? What? Well, that. But remember what they did, and the
What?
company told them fuck off.
Nah.
Netflix had a meeting with Blockbuster. They went into Blockbuster and said, "Hey, we can save you overhead by stopping the brick and mortar. We will have a factory that sends this, this, and this." Blockbuster said, "Get the fuck out of here."
That's why Blockbuster is now currently out of business.
If you don't know what Blockbuster is, do your fucking Googles.
Yeah, dog. I used to love going into Blockbuster on a fucking Friday
Friday
night,
night?
bull.
If you could find a tape you wanted, that was even better.
Hey,
Most of the time, it was
that's
sold
what I'm
out.
saying. Well, if you got the good movies, they usually have like 4 or 5 copies of.
And even then, it'd be like, damn.
Yeah, but
Or
that's because everybody and their mom was in there on Friday night knowing
If-
they was getting a video on some pizza and
if it
going
was
home
cool
and getting.
with the right people, they would put a movie away. Like,
Hell
yo,
yeah,
put
yeah.
that away
Hey,
for
bro.
you, dog. You got that.
I mean, but like, or you're in a certain area like where there's not a whole lot of people, you're usually good.
Yeah,
Because
no doubt.
Blockbusters was everywhere, man.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Being in like college, like hanging out with your boys, like going to order pizza, stopping at Blockbuster, getting a
grabbing
movie,
something. You
going
know?
home and popping that shit in the VCR because they still had those back then.
VCR, Betamax.
Yeah, dog. You realize I read somewhere like not that long ago they stopped production of VCRs.
Really?
Yeah, like there's I think as of I wanted to say like 2020 or 2021, like most companies are not producing new VCRs anymore. So the only way that you can get them is like you have to go to a yard sale
Formatted.
or
Damn.
like somewhere and pick one up because you cannot buy one new anywhere else
Or
anymore.
get that shit formatted to DVD.
That's what I'm saying.
Do
You
your
got to
Googles
take it
on
to
that.
like, yeah, bro, take it to a company that'll do it for you. But like, that's some shit. I remember getting my VCR when I was a kid, like
it
the
was the
first one,
shit.
when Pops came home and like we went because there was an Acme around the corner where I grew up at, and they used to sell tapes out of there. And I remember we rented like Supergirl and some
Oh,
other movie,
wow.
like the joint from like 1984.
I remember that with the
And that was like
redhead, the blonde
yeah,
girl.
That was the first 2 movies we rented. I can't remember what the other
Really?
movie was. And that we watched fucking Supergirl.
Supergirl?
That was the first video I watched on a VCR, bro.
That's trippy.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man. 1986.
Supergirl. That was a
Supergirl.
flop, didn't it? Flopped.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was bad.
But I
So
mean, that
bad.
was I remember that is a vivid memory. I remember Pop like Because the Acme used to have like these, like the video cases were like brown plastic.
Yeah,
And used to have like they had a
Pop
kiosk
them
in
up.
the joint, and you used to go in there and you had to like, this is the movie I want, and they would like pull it out and give it to you. At Acme though, like it was before like Blockbuster and all the
Everything
big like
else.
all the video.
Did they
stores and
charge
shit.
a rewind fee?
Yes, everywhere did.
Remember that shit?
Be Kind Rewind,
Yeah,
baby.
that was a good movie too. Bro.
That was a really
that was
good
a really
movie.
good movie. You know
Jack
what I'm
Black
saying?
and Mos Def.
Def.
Peep
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
That shit is dope.
Do your shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Netflix, eat a big long glizzy.
Glizzy.
Because you're doing too much.
The
right
deepest
now.
black glizzy.
With a vein.
Yeah.
Veins.
With some ketchup on it.
Multiple. And fuck you.
Because we ain't 5 years old. Don't put ketchup on your hot dogs, yo.
Put whatever the fuck you want
Nah,
on your
nigga.
hot dogs.
Don't do it.
Fucking
Mustard,
tripping.
onions, relish.
Barbecue sauce, hot sauce, tapatio, whatever
Oh, okay.
you want. Put
Hot
that
sauce
on
I'll
there.
fuck with.
I put hot sauce on hot dogs.
Yeah, I'll fuck with that. He's
He's
just
not
looking
saying,
at you.
he's
not even
watching
paying
the tournament
attention.
right now.
Yeah,
he
he's
don't
not
give a
paying
fuck.
attention.
He's like, yeah, we're the tournament. Fuck that.
So, yo, actually, speaking
No,
of,
I like hot sauce.
On
hot dogs?
On hot dogs?
I'd rather have a spicy hot dog.
yeah. Oh, see,
That's a
Hot
kielbasa,
links.
like a bratwurst.
Hot links,
Yeah.
fool.
Sausage. Sausage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
links.
yeah. All day.
yeah,
All day.
definitely. Oh, see, I like Taylor's know. He knows what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hot links.
Yo,
bro.
give me a login for Netflix, bitch. It's like, no.
I'm not gonna do that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll hook you up. Don't
They
worry.
got some good, on the low, they got some cool movies coming on Netflix. Where
They
I'm like,
really do.
if I get somebody's login, I'll watch the movies and give it back.
I mean, they got all the Dave Chappelle specials on there now too. So,
It's the shit with Ryan Reynolds, the Adam Project.
oh, I want
that
to see
looks
that.
fucking dope.
I heard that was dope. So.
There's one with Marky Mark and Kevin Hart. Marky Mark and Kevin Hart got a fucking movie that
Okay.
looks funny as shit. The Adam Sandler movie that was shot in Philly.
Oh
That's on
yeah,
Netflix.
that's right. I forgot
That's
that
on
shit.
Netflix. Those three is like, yeah, I'll watch this.
Because
and I'll go
Adam
back.
Sandler has like an exclusive deal with Netflix to put out all his terrible ass movies.
I hope this is pretty good.
I mean, I want it to be because it was filmed in
In
the
Philly.
hood, but you know,
I
The
might get
neighborhood.
somebody on here. My homeboy was a body double for Adam Sandler. Dead fucking serious.
a body double.
He was a body double for Adam Sandler. He couldn't play a lick of ball. I'm like, how the fuck did you snag that? He's built exactly like Adam Sandler. If you see him from a distance.
But the thing is, Adam Sandler can ball though.
But people, he didn't want to, like, hey, if I tear my, it's a contract thing. If I go and I hurt myself,
Right.
money's going. Body
Got you.
double. I
Really?
bullshit you not. He's a musician. He's worked for the Eagles. He's done a lot of dope shit. He's a
Okay.
musician. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Body double for fucking Adam Sandler.
That's
I'm like,
crazy,
wait,
dog.
what? He's like,
Yeah, because I read something where like Adam Sandler, like if he films in places, like he'll go around to like certain courts in the area and
he'll
ball
go
with
hoop.
fools.
He'll go hoop with you off the air. But
Yeah.
on air, it's like, nah,
But
bro.
people like, but he's like, everybody was like, yo, is that really him? Because he rolls up in like some ratty ass t-shirt
with boots and,
and
like two socks.
basketball shorts, and like the black Reeboks that like only killers wear.
So she
You know what I'm saying? But he'll go out there and he'll ball for like 6 hours straight, dude. And like people are like, yo, this
Take
is
these
Adam
buckets,
Sandler.
bitch.
And he's like, he's actually pretty good, man. So
Shout out to that. Hopefully Netflix gets y'all shit together.
hey man, just leave fools alone. Let
You know
them
what I'm
chill.
saying?
Let them chill. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else, brother?
I think we got tips of the day, don't we?
Oh shit, yeah, I got one for once.
let's
Yeah,
get
bitch.
Let's get some tips of the day in here, man.
Tip of the day for you fucking cocksuckers.
Damn.
People only bring up your past because they're intimidated by your present. Don't let nobody do that to you, man. Fuck
Nah,
them.
yo.
Do you be great.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
My tip of the day is travel. It's better to see something once than to hear about it 1,000 times.
I like that.
So get out there and see the world, y'all.
It's a lot bigger than what the fuck you think. it is.
Exactly. It's a
I
beautiful
like that.
place.
I like that.
Yeah, man. So
I like that one.
yeah, yo.
I'm all quiet and shit and hot.
Ooh, it is warm in here.
Yeah, with the air on.
It's, I mean, you know,
Fucking
we are wearing sweatshirts.
Zimbabwe fucking conditions in this bitch.
Nah, sakonya, sababibis, baba.
Check it out, man. This is Driving in the Right Lane. Do my shout outs as per usual. Shout out to Ayana, aka Pebbles. Love you, I miss you. Shout out to Miss Rhonda. Love you, I miss you. Shout out to Mr. Rusty. Love you, I miss you. Shout out to Mr. Bob, Big Rob. Love you, I miss you. Shout out Trust in the Process, Chicken and Waffles. I go by the name of Clifford Sykes, aka the Uptown Supervillain, aka your cousin Cliff talking shit. Consistency is key and keys open doors. Tapping out.
Word. It's your boy Chris Jones, a.k.a. Lord Kronos, a.k.a. Old Head Swag, a.k.a. Bass in Your Face. I am tapping out, and you have listened to Driving in the Motherfucking Right Lane. Peace.